Last time, on the adventures of the Evening Mustards, our daring heroes made their triumphant return to the city of Morrowood, having bested the notorious Marsh Gang and reclaimed the stolen goods. With justice served and bounties claimed, their purses were heavier, but their journey was far from over. Eyes now set on the lands of Ixil and the crystals that would grant flight to their airship. But reaching such a place would not be easy. They entered negotiations with Captain Blackmarrow to secure passage. A deal was struck, passage aboard a humble vessel in exchange for a share of whatever treasures the Mustards might uncover. Now, with sails ready and danger looming, they set their sights on the wild, orc-infested frontier of Ixil. What secrets lie on those savage islands? What foes await? Stay tuned to find out on the adventures of the Evening Mustards.
Alright, shall we head down and find...
Tree show.
Yep. Let's do it.
You guys bored. I think they might have told you that when they were leaving, but like I said, it was your expedition, so you could have decided. You guys bored.
Is there anything specific you would like to say to the crew?
Yes, you've got
Treeshaw, who's a tabaxi. He's the captain.
Captain Cat.
There's a helmsman called Chadwick.
Chad.
he's a human. The navigator is a Yosoki called Quill the Curious.
Which one's the Yosoki?
They're the rats.
The rats.
Oh. The curse with the rat's name being there.
Yeah. There's a tiefling called Biro. He's got little corks on the end of his horns.
I imagine you being Australian, like.
So he's a deckhand, and there's two more deckhands called Huxley and Hendrick, and they are humans.
Humans?
But you don't have to speak to them or anything, and they might have absolutely nothing to say. They might just be there because there needs to be a crew.
Do they have anything to say, Joe?
Not really.
Okay.
Let's push it.
All right, who do you want
Stretch
to
this out for an hour.
We'll get on. I'll say hello to everyone.
Harder.
Introduce ourselves.
Yeah, I
Hello.
will make pleasantries.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, well, we'll ask how long was the voyage, because I know we asked this last time, but I've already forgotten.
2 days to the first destination you guys have asked to visit.
But yeah, okay, so we try to find Old Mate Slave,
Yep.
and then we head to Mining Camp.
I might have a word with Treeshaw.
Yep. He's sitting up at the back of the boat.
Treeshaw, you've been on the Caesar a while.
You have. I'm not Scottish, but I've forgotten my voice is a bit gruff.
What's the guy with the B?
Baltaris.
Baltaris. You heard of Baltaris?
Valtaris.
Pirate.
Wizard.
Wizard? Pirate?
More of a wizard.
Less of a pirate?
Yeah.
No.
Heard about his movings. Cult lot. They headed into Ixil some time ago. Month.
You're aware of it?
Yeah.
Is it big showing?
He's got 5 ships.
Right. What's his Jolly Roger?
Purple sails. Might be dead. Haven't heard anything about them for over a month.
You haven't heard of him coming out?
No. It's a long time to be in Ixil.
Right. Do you happen to know where they're hidden?
Not specific, so those cult types keep to themselves
Right.
when they're not recruiting. Basically tells you that they would probably be in this more central area. He doesn't know what they're doing. That's a bit of a mystery to him. It's not really his direct thing.
Which area, sorry?
Just where the red lines are, although on the printout they're kind of just the darker lines.
Yeah.
More in the sort of central area where people don't tend to go.
Right.
That's where the orcs more commonly patrol.
The Orcs, they're seaborne.
Yep. Move a lot between the islands, they do their patrols, they transfer slaves.
Thank you for your time.
It's nothing like a manual. Real men drive stick.
He's holding a stick. He hits the one of the deckhands with it.
Faster!
Accelerate!
Maybe I'll keep a bit of a watch. strum away on the old mandolin for everyone.
Like hang out in the crow's nest. Do we have a crow's nest?
Not like a proper one. You'd be able to climb the mast though. It's not a big enough boat to really. The Sea Whisperer cuts through the waters towards the Ixul archipelago. Crew of 5 navigates towards a rugged, jungle-covered island. As you approach, the dense greenery of the towering trees and the distant outline of stone structures become visible. The boat coasts along the island's edge, past white sand beaches and hidden coves, before docking in a secluded bay. Treeshore tells you that, according to your maps, this was where the other crew docked. The air is thick with the humidity, and the sounds of wildlife echo from within the thick foliage. Treeshore tells you guys that he'll wait here. If there's any trouble, they'll head off and come back at dawn.
I assume 2-day journey of rest, honestly.
Yeah. Lets you guys off at the beach. Like you said, he'll stay here unless there's trouble. About there. In which case, he'll come back at dawn.
Yeah.
They'll probably be they'd be a little bit offshore, and they'd probably be like a small little rowboat or something to that effect that would just fit you guys. Because it's not a huge boat, but probably not ideally wanting to go right up to the shore.
That makes sense. It's safer to stay away from it anyway. Alright, let's do it, boys. Who's rowing?
Hey,
Not it.
What? Who's wrong?
That's you. Is there any kind of sign of movement on the beach? Like any tracks anywhere?
What's your perception mod?
Survival, surely.
It's perception. He's looking for
17?
like from the boat.
Yeah, just any kind of...
Don't see any signs of tracks or anything on this beach in particular. The only signs of life are there are some old ruins off in the distance.
let's hide the rowboat.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's smart.
Try to cover it up.
That would probably be a survival to hide the boat.
Not me.
I got +1, my boy.
I got 4.
Survival.
Bill's surely good at that.
Yeah, surely you got
Plus
some
10.
survival in that.
Oh yeah, leaf
Leaf.
and Phil, maybe?
Just throw a leaf at it.
Yeah, survival. I'm good.
Leaf can assist.
Hell yes.
Oh, where do I put this? Well, it's cocked.
Back
In the water.
It's not great. +15 to 22.
Yep. Drag it up onto the shore. Up against a bit of foliage. Yeah, that'll do.
No, they don't have tars out
Stick
here,
it
do they?
straight up.
Aren't you supposed to bury them, Bill?
Very well.
The boat.
Well, then how could you get back in?
He makes a good
See,
point.
You gotta think.
yeah,
My survival
You're
is
from,
only
you're from the city. This is something we need to trust them in, alright?
Oh, it's treasure. Treasure you've got to bury.
Right, yeah.
We don't ever do that. Because I jingle.
Leaf rolled a 2.
Leave rolled up.
Plus 10.
I like how she was giving me shit about it.
She knows about it. She's not very good at
She
it.
rolled a 2. That's why she was like, what do you know?
Should we make our way towards the ruins?
yeah.
Well, what's the down exploration
Explore
thing?
thing.
Yeah, where we moved half speed. That's
Avoid notice.
all that.
Yeah, have traveling at half speed, but
You guys continue into the jungle. Now, you're trying to sort of look for tracks, signs of movement, signs of any kind of anybody being here, some kind of camp. So that will be a survival check.
Now, does anybody know specific about orcs? Is this like orc, like lore or anything like that?
I don't
I could
know
do
a
a
lot about it.
Duracle knowledge.
I speak Orcish though.
Yeah, so do I, but I don't know much. I mean, I don't know much.
I know a little bit about
Did you want
everything
survival? So?
with the bardic. Do you want a bit
Lethal
of
help.
recall
Natural
knowledge?
one.
The butt.
We are lost. Natural 1? What is going on?
We can still see the boat, but we're lost.
We're back at the boat.
There's a small armor.
You guys walk around for about 30 minutes, and then you notice that you've come back onto some tracks, and it looks like somebody's moved through here recently.
How many tracks?
Looks like 5 people.
Maybe one small child. I can't believe there's another group out here.
And weirdly, you find an empty potion bottle.
The leaf's invisible.
Pick it up and just.
That's mine!
Healing potion.
Just as I suspected.
We're
We're lost.
Oh no, we're gonna look around. How dense is the
Oh, pretty dense.
it's dense forest?
Like basically, you guys have sort of travelled along like the most clear path.
We can see these ruins.
up on a hill, but like if you're in a dense forest,
Every now and again we can glance at it and see it.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
gonna.
Well, let's just keep going, and if we come to a fork in the road, we take the other direction this time.
Alright, sure. Sounds good.
The one that leads towards the ruins rather than going the other way like we did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably not as being as tricky as what we think.
That's not how I learned it.
Walk backwards, 5 steps. Turn around.
you spend the better part of a day trying to get towards these ruins with your natural one.
That's fair.
And eventually you see them off in the distance. You can see some, like at the ground, you can see where there's some paths that have been grown over and things like that. Signs that there was some kind of a city here a long time ago.
Looking for move. Obviously, first thing perception. We're looking for movement. We're looking for anything, any kind of life. All right. 31.
Right.
That's better.
That's half done. All right. I'd say with a perception check, you do see an area up ahead on a bit of a higher vantage point where you can see that there's like a bit of a cover has been made. Looks like some signs of a camp.
Might be able to get a better view up there, boys.
Should we head in sneaky?
No, once again, not the most sneaky guy.
Let's not worry about it.
Well, some of us could be sneaky.
Exactly.
Others could take
Exactly.
the rear guard action.
That's a good idea. Bill,
Very.
you want to head up with me?
Yeah.
You can run all the way up to us, so you should stay back with the.
Okay.
Well, I know you can get there instantly.
Well, I guess, yeah.
So, like, it's good if you can.
How far away is it?
A couple hundred feet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know.
Well, I don't know what.
No, we still follow. We just follow a couple
But-
of hundred,
yeah, that's what I
100
mean,
feet
yeah.
behind.
Yeah. Let's do it. I'll take point with Bill.
Right.
Get down low. That's what we do.
Where's he going?
Insane.
I don't even see him.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh my
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Like watching these two dickheads like up in the just watching these like don't
We go the wrong way.
like watching
Probably
the,
just where I
watching
got
the
wrong.
trees like
are
move
they-
backwards and forwards.
Are they fucking morons?
Yes. Seriously.
Right.
You come across a small campsite up on a bit of a hill there. Kind of looks like this hill probably was a building that's just kind of built up with stuff over the years. You find a bit of a basic setup, rudimentary shelter made with branches and leaves, a small fire pit with cold ashes.
Does it look like it's been recent? Like, can we tell?
Well, they're cold.
But like within the last couple of
You
days.
have to do a survival check.
Yep. +1. 6. I lick one of the stones.
+1.
You,
Worse than mine.
you suspect that at some point a fire burned here.
I reckon there was a fire here.
How long ago?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. At least
Survival.
I'll lick the stone again.
That's a fossilized turd.
Oh. At least a day ago. Could be more, could be less.
Cold. Fire's hot.
That much I know.
Survival.
Sure. Bear Grylls.
Is there any plant growth over any of the, like, I presume there's an area like for sitting stones and things like that?
Sitting stone?
It's like, if there's a campfire, is there anywhere that someone would sit around them or anywhere
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sleeping? Is there any, like, plants that growth over? Okay, so relatively recent at the very least.
I don't think that's true.
Is there's no like tent still there or anything. It's just it's a used campsite.
Well, there wouldn't be tents, most likely. Like, this is an orc living in the wild. Like, he built he's used plants, leaves and stuff to build a shelter.
Right.
So there's basically an area that's covered.
Yeah.
And it looks down over this area.
Let's have a good look.
You see the occasional bird flying around.
That's Calvin and the Julie. He's just spinning around in a finger and it goes off.
Shot yourself in the foot.
I think you sold those.
I get one.
Keep one.
Get one for me. Who's going to teach me how to use it?
No signs of movement.
nothing. Oh, well, I guess
It's
maybe he
pretty
moved on.
quiet.
Did we burn all the day after my blunder to find this place? How late
yeah,
is
it'd
it?
be pretty late. Like it was basically the entire day.
Should we just camp
We
here?
could set up here.
Is there like a 30... How big is the plateau? Could I bamf out the cabin here? Is there enough room or not quite?
It's not really like a level area. Like there's kind of stuff everywhere. There's trees. There's like it's
It
not.
needs to be fairly big to do
Yeah,
this. You know? That's
probably not.
We'll rough it.
You're pretty quick, right?
This is what I'm known for, yes.
Do you want to go in and have a quick look at the ruins while these guys set up camp?
Sure.
You think that's a good idea? We don't know this terrain. There could be anything out there.
I could look.
No,
How
it's
far
working
away are
with
the
it.
ruins from here?
You're sort of in the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we walk up to get to it.
Right. I could do a perimeter.
Just so you know, I've made the same stuff every day, so you've still got the point pivot bomb.
Oh, because it only lasts a day.
Yeah, so I'm basically refreshing it.
Cool. Alright, well, I will do a circuit. Just to see what I can see.
You're moving around, checking the perimeter, and then an arm wraps around the back of your neck.
How did he catch me? I'm so fast.
Were you going full speed?
You're
He's clotheslined.
I thought you were doing a.
Anyway. Dense jungle beyond 120
Yeah,
just
Clotheslined by
I guess that doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, sure.
And also, you were like searching
just straight ahead.
because you would have had a circumstance penalty if you were running full speed.
Oh, he said like you're fast. I'm like it doesn't really matter.
I mean, so you could run back to camp if something happened.
That's what I assumed you meant.
difficult to run with the guy around your neck, but sure.
A green arm wraps around the back of your neck, sort of grapples you and takes you down to the ground,
Oh Jesus!
and says in common,
What are you doing here?
Good afternoon, sir. Oh, Olga, I believe. We actually came to see you. Some friends of mine and I. We came to seek information from you. We understand that you're somewhat of a expert in these parts.
Give me a weapon.
I don't have a weapon.
Why?
Well, I punch things.
You are a fool if you come here with no weapons.
Well, I didn't say I had no weapons. They're just not on my person. They are part of my person.
lets you go. Sort of steps back a bit. You turn around and see him. He's about 7 feet tall.
Jesus.
All muscle. Looks like he's been living like in the forest, in the jungle. He's got that look about him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like weapons of sharpened bone, things like that.
Okay.
He's got like arrows and a bow on his back.
Ask your questions.
Well, perhaps over dinner. Would you care to join myself and my friends?
You brought food?
Of course.
What did you bring?
Well, fresh bird. Are you partial to seagull?
I've had enough seagull.
I can imagine. No, we bought our own food. We have rations, and
Rations?
yes. And I'll show him like the rations that like I don't know what they are, jerky and stuff.
Dried meat.
Yeah.
Tack.
Fucking tack. Oh, not bought any of that.
Our delicacies. Driving
From a Western world.
It's got pepper on it.
How exotic! Ooh. Yes, we're friends of mine. We have we're making dinner as we speak.
Walk.
Okay.
He's gonna walk behind you.
Okay. I will slowly walk back. I'm kind of going to make like small talk, chit chat. Not so much to talk to him, but to give everyone else the heads up as soon as we get into earpiece range.
You guys hear them approaching. You can see this orc walking about 15 feet behind Zar. He's carrying a weapon, holding a dagger, like a large dagger. It's like a predator style. I like that kind of the big ass thing. You just see sort of a little bit in the distance as they're walking up.
He's escorting Zala.
Yeah, basically.
Does he have any weapons drawn?
Yeah,
Or
he's
is
got
he
a
just-
dagger.
He's
Like,
got a large dagger.
Okay,
yeah.
sorry,
Do
So
I
I
have
was
a ring?
saying we were. Oh no.
So
you
I'm
don't.
oblivious to this.
I think you would have been too far away.
It's only 100 feet.
No, but I kept.
I'm just
talking
but I don't have a ring.
until
Chilka doesn't
we
have a
got-
ring,
I got into
so-
range, so you'd at least
Doesn't
hear
make
me
any
talking
difference.
to someone, even if you couldn't hear.
Oh, I can see what's going.
Yeah.
But it will.
Zara's just going crazy. You guys talking to
Yeah.
Oh, your teammates.
That's 30 meters the rings are anyway, so they're not like a huge distance.
No.
I guess maybe in thick. Oh, we've got a bit of advantage up here, though, right?
Yeah, do we see you approach? Or do we
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
him approach? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
So
you
like,
do.
oh, fuck. What are we gonna? How are we gonna play this? Friendly.
Well, he didn't kill him.
I'll just say on the ring. If you're close enough, say, Zara, are we good?
So as I say, we do a fine line of burnt seagull and rats in
Okay.
innards.
I'm loading the gun. I'm saying the ring.
Okay, when I say go, you duck.
All right.
So what do you generally like to have for dinner? Like, what's your?
Duck.
Just hit the deck.
No, he says,
You talk too much.
Well, I mean, okay, sure.
Do you ever shut up?
No, like you come and meet my friends. They're fine people, like very friendly indeed.
Let's
So
fuck
that's-
him up.
I think it's a no.
That's code. Code for killing.
I think it's a
We should have a code word.
I mean, you guys are. Why are you going to kill him? You're looking for this guy.
Yeah, we are looking.
I just think like
The problem is they don't know that this is the guy.
well, I mean, it's an orc. If
I
like,
guess.
we're
I
looking for an
guess.
orc.
If you
like,
could see him, I suppose.
I think normal orc would have just ripped you in half.
Yeah.
This guy's clearly been apart from the normal groups.
Yeah. So as we walk up, I'll say, "Oh, these are my friends. This is Master Bill. He's a dead shot with a gun. Say hello, Bill." He doesn't talk much. This is my friend Culloden, and
Hello there.
he's a fine gentleman, as you can see from the way he's dressed. This is our good friend Chilcott, who's new among us, but very well. And this is Leaf. She is our token goblin.
Hello.
Please come and sit down, and we'll prepare some dinner.
Is this what we was looking for?
Yes, this is Olgar.
I'll light the
He
fire, I guess.
managed. I thought you were doing that while we were.
I do a
That's why
survival
we're
check.
sitting again.
Please see yourself
Can't
on
be that.
fire.
Do I have any kind of fire spells so I don't have to do a check? I don't know.
Create a bonfire.
Fuck.
No.
No. Oh, 14.
You say that.
It'll
Like
take a while, but
Well, I
rolled
mean,
a
as long
13.
as it gets
Are you
done.
sure? Is it against your class DC?
Critical fire.
It's that hard to light a fire?
Without anything.
Tried to do that.
Well, like I'm assuming.
You're doing this.
There's no
I've
stick
got
in your
it.
head.
I've got an adventurer's.
I mean, if you, Ollie.
Oh yeah, you have an adventure.
Like, I've got an adventure, so I'd have flint
Then it'd be
steel.
like
oh, okay.
Yeah,
you
okay.
didn't say
I got
that.
plenty.
Sorry, no, sorry, I'm not just trying to. Nothing.
Rub your head.
Just rub your hands together, wait till it bursts into flames.
Got to make it sound
just
right.
like-
It's nice.
It's getting hotter.
I Calvin wouldn't even know how to do that, I don't reckon. So he would just be like looking at it, waiting for it to set on fire.
When does the fire
I think it's
start?
broken, guys.
Where's the servants?
Okay.
Fire.
But with a flint steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be able to take a little bit.
Not particularly, very embarrassing how long it takes me to do these.
Yeah, you guys are like,
Long enough that everyone's going,
you just do it onto the ground, waiting for a fire to start.
So what your story?
What story?
What's your story? Why ain't you with your clan?
My clan?
Alright. Orcs, clans.
what was your clan's name?
Sotlak.
Are you making attempts to reunite them?
No.
So are you just living out here alone?
Yes.
Is that the plan? What's the future hold?
Seagull.
Oh, coincidentally, Billy just shot one.
So, what? I mean, if it's not too personal, what happened to the clan?
Malik. Killed Atrox.
Atrox was your clan leader.
He was a dragon.
What kind of dragon?
A black dragon.
Christ. That's quite the notch in his belt.
After that, he controlled all the clans. Turned us into slaves.
All of you.
Mostly the Sotlak.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Wait, Malik did this by himself?
No. His tribe. His throne sits in the ribs of Atrox.
Whereabouts is that?
Central island there.
Zolvik?
Zolturik. The city. In the forest.
As leader of the Rolek clan, he sent us all to the mines.
They all mine the same. Only on Torvak.
No, that's where I was. There are others.
Korvik.
Oh no, he was on Torvak.
Yeah. Torvak's where I've marked the mining camp.
Korvik was that's where the capital is.
With
That,
Ulster.
Where the throne is.
yeah, that's where the throne is.
Since Malik took over, they've had us mining these blue crystals.
How do they know about the crystal? Did they stumble upon it? Did he find out about it somehow?
I was just a slave. I don't know.
What's he using the crystal for?
They take it all back to Zolturik,
Really? So they got a stash there, or
doing something with it there.
You're looking to get revenge.
I'm looking to survive.
Surely you'd like to survive better.
I don't want to get sacrificed.
they do sacrifices over there?
Yes.
Have you not considered perhaps moving to somewhere more hospitable?
More hospitable? Where?
The ruins of Sogar are supposed to be lovely this time of year.
They're a death trap. Cursed.
The whole island or just the ruins?
The ruins.
How long you been here?
5 years.
Do you know Malak? Have you met him?
No.
You heard rumors about him? Is he the kind of orc that would work with another race for his own benefit?
I really don't know. Probably not.
When you were a slave, how well defended were the camps? Mining camps? Did they have a lot of guards, or
The slaves are chained with their limbs close together, so they cannot fight. There is usually 1 guard for every 10 slaves. When I was there.
You reckon they'd be interested in a rebellion? Would they stand up against Malak if banded together?
They would probably use the opportunity to run. I wouldn't count on them to help you.
Would I know if with orcs is it kind of like a because Malik killed the dragon, was it kind of a show of power as why he rose to power? Is it like they follow strength?
Yeah, in orc culture, they respect strength above everything else. You do know from when you were in the Talamat archives that Kasai got the Shogeki from an orc war chief by dueling him in single combat.
Right, so the Shogeki could be a bit of a thing around in orc culture. So big displays of strength might be a good way to get them behind us if you need to.
Yeah, Malik as an individual didn't kill the...
His clan.
But yeah, his clan, and he was in charge at the time, so he sort of gets the glory.
Yeah. So it's that big displays of power pulls
But
everyone in line.
They respect strength more than
He
anything
would
else.
honor single-handed combat.
With you?
And he holds out like the dagger, like pointing.
Not necessarily me, but I'm just trying to work out what kind of orc we're dealing with here.
He should. But that doesn't mean he will.
I mean, to enslave your own kind for your own benefit doesn't show that much honor.
Are there other
12.
He does explain that orcs aren't above, like they don't, it's not actually that out of character for them to enslave their own kind, sacrificing their own kind, things like that.
strong survive kind of thing?
Yeah, they're not that kind of an honor type.
Are there any non-orc slaves, other races, or are they just killed?
If they're strong. But they must be very strong to last. They are worked like orcs.
I'll look at
Put
you.
into the mines.
Most-
Nah, and now, if you look to Mary, our next stop.
Most aren't even worth sacrificing. They work them to death and discard them.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but mine seemed to be the best scenario for everyone.
If anyone knows a mind, it's a dwarf.
Their dog tool green. I'll pull out some just assorted rations and stuff, like the jerky, the dried meats, and share it with him. Unless you did shoot down a bird.
I'll look around. Is there any birds?
Yeah, occasional tropical bird.
Take a pot shot.
Okay, roll a drag.
Just pull that gun. No.
34.
Yeah, sure, you shoot down a bird. This would have been a little bit earlier because you did mention it.
Yeah, so roasting that, I guess somebody else is cooking it.
Skin it. Pluck
Skin
it.
a bird.
This-
Pluck it.
It's a sizable bought bird, but it's definitely not enough to feed this many people, including an orc.
Maybe we'll just let him have it and we'll eat our rations.
He
Yeah,
can
he's never
share
had
it.
seagull before.
He takes a look at your rations, he's like, oh, that's not food.
Maybe
It's not great food.
You need fresh meat.
It's travelling food.
Is this your camp?
It is a camp.
Can we share it for the night?
You may stay here.
Tomorrow, we might be looking to go to the mine. Buy a ship. Would you be interested?
No.
If you could get work on a ship, it might get you out of this island.
No.
Is there anywhere...
If you want a volleyball.
Well, you do know that orcs are very... There's a racism in general in this world. Like,
They'd be hated, right? They just couldn't...
orcs are treated as savages. Like, if he went to like a big city or something like that, it would be very difficult for him, and I think even he knows that. But also, like, he's got his own ways, and orcs are a very different culture. So, like, he basically knows that he would have a very hard time fitting in with like the cultures that you guys have come from. He wouldn't work well there.
Could you take on Malak?
No.
Is there anyone, if we find them at the camp, at the mines, is there anyone you'd like us to let know where you are? Did you have any family, friends?
More of the Salta clan.
No.
We'll keep your location to ourselves then.
Thank you.
With the camp, does it shut down at any point at night? Is it 24 hours? Does it constantly under guard? Is there a good time to get in there?
Things do like basically things slow down at night, but it doesn't stop. He does tell you that like some of the slaves, where people sleep, is kind of on the outskirts of the camp. It's generally because it is like sort of right in the middle of a forest. It's I would say that not everybody is like constantly guarded. You might be able to get in and get to some of the slaves. I'd say that the orcs there generally have an attitude of like it's a controlled area. They don't need like people in cages and things like that. They're not necessarily constantly watched.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd make sure just try if we're going to try and sneak in, dusk, nighttime is still going to be the best bet.
But also like people are punished if things happen. They'll punish the prisoners. So like there are some prisoners that are like indoctrinated in a way where they would actually call out and announce you guys to avoid punishment.
Yeah.
Well, if you were going to approach his camp, try and liberate, how would you go about it?
I escaped through the forest late at night. I used a stone to break the lock of my cage and escaped silently without letting anybody else know. I couldn't risk it. My only advice is go in at night.
And also remember, any information he's going to have is 5 years old.
But it's better than knowing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely better than nothing, but we've got to take it with a grain of salt.
So we've got to try and get in there, somehow get them on our side,
Well,
rally them.
what are we looking for? We're not trying to start an uprising, we're trying to get the...
I mean, that'll
Trying
give
to
us a
get
numbers
crystals.
advantage, though.
Well,
No, we
one-
would, but if we can get in and out, at how much crystals are we hoping to get?
As many as we can get on.
Yeah, I
the
know,
boat.
but how much realistically?
Well, that depends on how successful we
Like
are.
a
at-
sack's worth? Are we able to a handful worth?
Well, I mean,
What's our-
it all depends on how successful we are at being able to clear out the area. If we can eliminate the guard, we can have our fill. You know.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's probably
if we-
10, 20, 50 guards there.
I mean, the more of an upset we can start, the better. If we want to move through Ixal at some point, like we're also looking for Shurkot's brother. If it's, I doubt he's going to be the first camp we look. So if we start an uprising, at least then we can push in to Ixal, and if Altaris is working with them, then we definitely have to get rid of them. So, can't hurt to start an uprising.
Yeah. Never does.
Oh, I'm yeah, but I just
Oh, it's not going to be easy.
we're not people or people.
It might be the whole we try to stealth in. If shit hits the fan, then we try to convince them that we're part of an uprising, kind of a thing. I can make it look like small orcs. Really small orc in your case.
Pygmy.
Is there anything else we want to ask? Oh boy.
How would is there a way that we could denounce Malek?
If you make him look weak,
Assuming the actual black dragon slaying is not in question at all.
Oh, there. So basically, like, the throne is like there's like a bit of a hill that goes up, and there's the throne, and the ribs of the black dragon are like around it. Like,
So we definitely killed them.
well, there's some pretty big ass ribs, and then there's dragon head behind the throne.
Okay.
So he would describe that, and that happened a while back.
Within the last 10 years, kind of thing.
Oh yeah. If you consult the book on dragons that you gave to Banjo,
Fuck, so annoyed that you stole that off me.
you didn't steal it. You gave it to him.
Yeah, I thought he'd give it back if he already had one. Thanks, Banjo. You piece of shit.
One sign though.
Why did they lie? Anyway.
Because I want to have a copy I can read.
So basically, you guys are here-ish while you're in the forest.
Yep.
Planning on going to here.
Yeah, probably that.
Was
Are
a
we gonna-
mine, but you know that they're taken here. So this obviously is a more densely patrolled area.
So we want to show. So the white lines were the less travelled,
Yeah.
and the dark lines are the more travelled. So if we can kind of get to this,
Bring up another.
yeah, the little nub.
How broad is the channel between where we are and Little Nubbin?
Which one? Where are we talking about?
The one.
This one here.
So you guys are on this island.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we were to cross to here, how broad is that channel?
Oh, that'd be... I don't actually really have a scale. That's too big to swim. This little one up here, you could potentially... wouldn't be easy, but you could swim between
Would
there.
it be big enough to use the rowboat?
Oh, this one, yeah.
This one, okay.
This one up here.
That I think is a much smarter idea because I don't want to swim past. I don't want to sail past them.
We should
relatively
probably
giant
let
boat.
Treeshaw know if that's the case.
Well, we'll meet him back down.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Because we're going to need a pickup
Yep.
in a few days anyway if we set a location.
Well, we still need to take the boat over to the little island and then go from there.
That's narrow enough there. You have to carry the boat, though. It's not overly heavy, but... I mean, not for 5 people.
Can we put our orc slave to use?
What orc's like? He's a dwarf.
A pygmy orc.
You do notice that when you were speaking to the orc that he does have a brand on his arm.
Oh.
What's it look like?
Something tribal, something Aztec here.
What's this about?
it's a slayed mark.
You say that you're a slave.
Yes.
Do you want me to cut it off?
No.
If he wanted it off, he could have cut it himself.
You didn't take the tattooing thing, did you? Oh, that'd been sick. You could have tattooed over it for him. Came to that.
Yep.
Did you want to stay with us?
Shakes his head. He stands up and leaves.
Good luck to you.
Pleasure to meet you, Older.
I like him.
He's an orc of few words.
I think most of them are.
That's true, yes. Actually, I would have asked him, where did you learn common?
All the orcs speak common.
Is that so?
To know the enemy.
I'll ask him in Orcish.
Do they also speak Orcish? All of them.
Yes.
So there might be some sort of weird deception
Yeah.
thing going on here, like the Gua'ul type situation, you know?
Yeah, but I was also thinking oh god, teaching orcs 2 languages. I mean, fucking hell, that would be quite
He would
No, but
he would explain that it's kind of a basically every orc is expected to fight, and they are raised to see humans and stuff like that as their enemy, and as they are raised, they are taught at least basic common, because if you're ever attacking hunting the enemy or whatever, you want to be able to understand what they're saying, otherwise they can speak without, you know what I mean? That's part of their
so they're
training.
probably not going to be super fluent. You're not going to have an in-depth conversation, but you could
No.
converse.
Yeah, they wouldn't have trouble understanding anything basic.
They might have trouble understanding.
Everyone has trouble understanding.
They might have trouble with accents potentially.
What's going?
But yeah, it's a military thing where it's like
okay, cool.
know the enemy, and that's taught from childhood.
Should we camp then? Set up watch? Oh, I mean, probably should set up a watch to be safe.
Yeah.
In case he comes back.
I'll take this one.
Comes back to hunt you guys in the night.
Well, fresh meat.
It's the real game.
Yeah.
Who's
Seagulls.
taking the watch? First
I'll
one.
go first. If Leaf wants to hang out.
Yeah, sure.
Oh god, don't teach her how to shoot guns in the middle of the night, dude.
Calvin, you got that pistol?
I transferred my runes, so now my sword's better than.
Yes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Show me some tricks.
Tricks.
Oh, I thought you said Strix. I'm aware.
Strix? What's that?
Wasn't he the thing that took Grundle?
Sticks?
He was Strix.
That was sticks.
Look, who speaks common here?
Me.
Show me your stupid Strix.
Tricks.
Tricks.
Alright. I'm going to do a performance check. I'm going to use my
go.
level 9 character sheet though, because this one doesn't have it on it.
I'm gonna take like 3 steps back.
Only 3.
+3. It's probably +4 really, but I'm feeling a little bit.
Lucky.
Unlucky.
Now what? Fuck yeah, you're gonna lose a finger.
You're lucky if he loses a finger.
She swings around and tries to like cut a vine, but just completely whiffs it. Just does a little pirouette.
The pirouette's like perfect.
That was really good.
I meant to do that.
I could do.
Now you show me a trick.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'll take her sword, dog slicer.
Not the ruined one. You can have a second one.
Alright, I'll do the second one. I'll try and replicate what she was doing, but I'll try and like slice it super precise. I'll try and complete what she was going for.
I didn't know you could use a sword.
I'm an expert in martial weapons. Actually, I think I'm a master.
Jesus.
If you say so.
No, I'm just an expert.
Just an expert.
Oh, it's not bad, actually.
Do you want performance?
Yeah.
I'm trained.
I rolled low. 22.
Better.
This
I haven't
vine.
rolled above a 7 all night so far.
You cut right through that vine.
I missed. I meant to.
You were aiming for the tree, weren't you?
I was. Here, you better take this.
Yeah, alright.
And keep an eye out for. What was his name? Did we get his name? Yeah, it was.
Olga.
Olgar.
Oh, God.
Now, some orcs, they like to hunt little goblins.
What?
Not a lot of meat in an island like this.
What?
Hey, haven't you heard the stories?
What stories?
Okay, come on. I'll gather around the campfire with her.
Tell
and
me
I'll-
a story.
I'll tell her a spooky story about a goblin named Mulgar who.
Let's hear it.
I'm not going to burn 30 minutes on this.
Do a performance check.
Oh,
Or a deception check.
I'm. It's an 8. If I'm going deception 26, performance 22.
Okay.
And that is how he got his name Mulgar.
But this one wasn't even wearing a hockey mask.
I know he wasn't carrying a machete either. Could be related.
That's how you know.
That's right. That's real.
Should we kill him if he comes back?
Oh no, you should just let him go. That's your forte. Oh, below the belt.
What do you mean?
No, you know what? It's late. I'm not going to start anything. Let's just keep an eye.
Alright. Get some sleep, I'll keep a watch.
Get some sleep.
Sleep with one eye open.
You'll never wake up again.
Back to the wall, motherfucker.
I've seen a swing. I'm not scared.
I've seen this plan, it's like a black lotus.
Where is Ava?
She stays on watch. Do you go to bed?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll let the cutscene play.
She falls asleep without waking up the next person.
It's the queen of useless watches.
Who's going to be next?
Whoever leaves.
No one woke up.
Fucking great.
I don't think any of us would have. That's alright.
Just sleeping unguarded in an orcish forest.
Yeah.
What could go wrong? Filled with hunters.
No.
With a fire burning.
Dead seagull.
At least it's warm.
You wake up the next morning.
Everything's gone.
You don't see Leaf anywhere.
Oh shit.
Why did I have to be mean to her for my last interaction ever?
Dude. Just an asshole.
I mean, she did fuck up.
Where'd she go? What's...
Hey, she was on watch, didn't she? Wait, one of you boys.
Oh?
No.
Maybe she's just doing a squirt.
Yeah, she would have
Look,
said so.
she would call. Leave.
Squeak, I'll call out.
Yeah. Leave.
She got a ring.
She does have a ring.
Yeah.
Leave.
Did you...
It's an ear ring, not a ring.
No, it's a ring.
Yeah, it's a ring.
The ring of Mind Shield.
No, they're both...
They're earrings.
No, they're both
You
rings.
told me they were earrings.
We got a picture of them, they're gold rings.
Okay, I wasn't actually here when you got them. I was told they were earrings. I've been using mine as a fucking earring the whole time.
Yeah, you look
You've been doing this.
Go to the
What
spot
did you-
where... Well, no, nothing.
What did you do? She was showing me tricks, and that was funny. And then I went to bed.
You didn't say anything. You have a tendency to be a little mean.
I've never been mean in my life. I'd take offense.
Is there a tree or like?
Yeah, can we
get
go
above the
to
canopy and see?
survival or perception?
Yeah, sure. Do athletics. Is athletics a thing?
What about acrobatics to climb up that tree?
You know, flip.
I'm a backflip up this
Back
tree.
off, back off.
Just roll athletics.
Oh, you can do. We can do climbing rules. So you get 5 feet
Yeah.
for every successful check.
Jesus.
I get 5 feet off the ground.
What's your roll?
So do you want athletics or acrobatics? It's gonna be
It's athletics to climb.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Definitely not
Strength,
athletics.
strength.
Well, I'm back.
Why the fuck would it be? Okay, sure. Right.
Pull yourself up.
It's strength.
Okay, sure. All right. 24.
Okay.
If you insist.
If you insist on using rules as written.
Fucking loser.
Okay, so you climb up the tree and get a bit of a look. You can't see a huge distance just because there is a dense canopy.
Can I go to where we were when
Yeah.
I last saw her and just examine the ground?
Yeah,
Signs
looking
of
for signs of
struggle.
a struggle or...
No sign of a struggle.
I saw where she was like sitting when I left for bed,
Yeah.
presumably. Do any tracks lead away from it? There's nothing at all?
You can search.
I'd love to.
That's survival.
Can I assist?
Absolutely. I have still. That's a 2. I can't roll above a 7.
I assisted with an 11.
Well, it's a total of 17.
Does that include the 11?
Even if it
Probably
was
16 then.
even if it was an easy check at your level, that's not.
You know what?
So did I need to perceive, or are you re-rolling?
I'm not.
Okay.
I can't roll.
Do I need to perceive, or can I just not see very far with my canopy?
Yeah, because it's a
Yeah.
dense jungle kind of thing.
I was just looking to see if there's is there far off? There's nothing.
Nothing obvious.
Okay. I'll climb back down. Oh, I can't see
Did you
anything.
see any empty potion bottles?
Yeah, just a trail off them. Off in the middle of
There's
nowhere.
one where she was like sleeping, like where her bedroll was.
Oh. Did she
Is there- is
have
there-
a invisibility potion?
I mean,
I think she's
You bugger.
she's attached.
That's such a good idea.
Well, I was just thinking, did you? Does
I
she
mean,
still?
I did. I think she.
Can I
did get-
pop it and do I know what it is?
It would have been a health potion.
Okay.
She had one for the road, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, and her sleeping gear, which I presume she rolled out, is still there. She didn't make
Oh, no.
preparations to leave.
Her pack is gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, she may not have unrolled it because she was the first one.
But I mean, like when we all get ready for camp, I assume we're allowed
Yeah,
our
everyone would-
beds,
everyone would put their beds
yeah,
on
it's just
there.
I
natural,
guess.
right?
Yes, yeah.
Looks like she had her gear with her if she left. Like she had it. Like it's not.
What did you say to her?
I didn't say much.
Did you insult her?
I mean, sure.
Did you insult her more
Yeah.
than normal?
No. She had no reason to leave.
Maybe she feels responsible.
I think it's strange she would choose this area to leave. We were just telling scary stories about how orcs eat goblin kids.
Why would you do that?
It was fun. But hey, I think that would make her less likely to leave, honestly.
Yeah.
She has been acting weird since Grundle.
Yeah, she has.
Has she?
Well, I mean, she did let him go.
Well, yes.
Yeah, that came up too.
What did you say?
Nothing, I just brought it up, quite literally.
Right.
You got to remember that she is a child. Like, she's not very old.
I mean, she's a murderer. She's
We all.
Exactly. You know.
I'm not a murderer.
I put you inside of people, though.
Oh, what? No, not killed them.
And myself. I'm kind of one person with him, I think.
I've inserted you in people. I don't know if you know
With
this.
my people, I mean.
So we looked around for trails.
Guys, this island isn't the smallest. If we're going to start searching, we should start now.
Can we? We can't see the ship from here, can we?
No. You're inland a bit.
Should we head back towards the boat? And
We've
try
got
to
to
find
meet with
the
him
way?
anyway. There's
I
like-
think we should split up. Some of us should go to the boat in case she gets there before us, and other of us we should do a circuit of the island.
At this point, you see Leaf returning with a small ball that she's killed.
Oh my God, Leaf!
And she's like got it like with the legs
Leaf.
up over her head. She's walking back. I got breakfast.
Oh, thank God. I run up and I give her a hug.
It's really awkward with the ball.
I'll run up and grab the ball.
It's large
pick her
enough
up
for a
and spit
decent
her
feed for all of you.
I'm not sure I can.
Leave.
I'm not sure I can eat a ball.
Why are you
Is that not cannibalism?
Are you vegan?
What a fucking loser.
You should bring some leaves.
Poison ivy.
I don't even want rabbits eat.
That's my food's food.
We are elvish as well. Don't elves not eat meat?
That's up
Is
to
that a
you.
thing? Or is that a
that's
a
that's
law
a
or
choice.
That's you.
No, it's more that I am half wereball, and so are you.
No, I'm not. Real.
Surely by now you believe.
I don't. Fuck with it.
Well,
I mean,
glad to have you back.
I guess I'm okay with it. Where did you go? Why did you not wake any
I
of
went to
us?
get breakfast.
You were supposed to wake us for your next watch.
Was I? You all look so peaceful.
Are you okay, Leaf?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You seem off lately.
No, I just need a potion.
I think maybe you've had enough.
Only
Where do you keep getting these from?
she bought a bunch before.
Of course, $1,000 gold just on potions.
Like, in terms of sheer bulk, she would have had a bit like my summer car. She'd be carrying crates of potions.
A bag of holding.
I was going to say, for all you know, she could have a hot bag of holding in her back.
She probably has got one. Just a potion.
She went shopping too.
As much as we appreciate the breakfast, and we do, maybe you can stay off watches for a little while.
Oh, alright.
But this is
Well,
good.
just gotta have watch with someone else.
Well, that's what happened last time. And looked like
Well, not with Bill, because he's an arsehole.
Right.
well, that precludes all of us.
I
doesn't it?
reignite the fire.
I'll clean the boar because surely I can get one survival roll even.
Oh, do you want to do a survival roll?
Hey, can I assist?
With your +1?
3.
You got a -1.
6.
Oh, we're all gonna get like fucking gangrene.
Good thing I don't eat meat.
It's a different dice too. What is happening?
Why can't any of us roll at all?
Why does that one have a 6 on it too?
Yeah, I know.
He rolled a d6. Yes. Alright.
You cook the boar, and Leaf insists on cooking it a little bit extra well done, just because.
Good
I
idea.
cast
Liv.
prestidigitation on it.
Can you flavour it with that in Pathfinder? Or is
I
that
can't
just
flavour,
a-
but I can. Yes, I can flavour up to 1 pound of
That's pretty
non-living
dope.
material.
That'd be a great spell to have in real life.
So yeah, I do that, and I can lift it up a little bit, so I do the whole spinning pig thing.
If you've got like a bag of salt, you can actually do that in real life.
Yeah. But like, I want to just wave my fingers at something and make it.
mean, you're
Being
literally
able to
doing
just
that.
go like this.
I'm not soul bait.
I am. But yes, magic does my bidding.
Cool. Do we all have a hero's breakfast?
Oh yeah, Hero's Feast. I wonder if there's an equivalent.
Probably.
You got Leaf's Feast.
Leaf's Feast.
That'll do.
Are we all immune to frightened?
We're all sickened one. From your cleaning abilities.
She does have Super Taster.
This tastes really bad. Super bad.
She knows if something's been poisoned.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is that after she's? Or she can like smell it.
I think I can't remember.
I presume that she bites into her taste and then spits it out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
poison.
Secret perception check. On a success, you learn the food or drink was poisoned, but not the specific poison these. If you lick or taste something with investigation to recognize it. If the taste would be relevant, yeah. So she can basically use, if taste could be relevant, she can use that. I'll find a time for it eventually.
Well, should we head back down to the boat, see the captain, and then head to the next island?
Oh, say, what about Leaf? See it.
Just hold it up.
She can come too.
I'm the captain now.
Okay.
I give him my captain's hat. Sit on there.
All right.
Back to the boat.
You guys head back. It takes you a few hours. You arrive back around midday. See the boat offshore wherever it was.
There.
Do we see our boat that you hid so well?
You see it very well. It's up against the
There's a big
bush.
hole at the bottom of it. So let's go, I guess, boys.
Yep, grab the boat and get on the boat. So, from what I understand, we're going to navigate up north just to the very long island, go to the bottom, and then walk up with the boat.
I assume so.
Because I don't want to go anywhere near where they might see us. Like, I don't want them to spot our boat.
Wouldn't it be easier to go there then? So
Well-
we have to carry the boat as far?
No. So what we're hoping to do is walk up to here
Yeah.
and then take the boat across. I don't know if we're going to be able to get across here or here if we do. Plus
Is
it's
it
also
all-
kind of close to the.
Is it all beach surrounding? Oh, I guess we'll have to get there to find out.
Well, it's just. I'm presuming this is beach, and that's.
Looking at the map, who knows? No.
Because I don't mind walking. I just don't want them to spot our big boat and sink it.
Well, it's gonna be-
See if
We're not gonna
Tree
be-
Shore has any ideas as well.
We're
You
not
know,
gonna
you may have
carry
been around there.
A dinghy through dense jungle forest. It's
That's
going to take
true.
forever. It'll take us like 3 days to cross the island. I think maybe this one might be smarter. We travel across and then we go around
If
the
you want.
outside. Was that your original idea?
Oh, you meant to walk okay.
Dinghy across here. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so we're not carrying the boat for however long this is going to be.
Yeah, no, that's way too long. I think that'll take a whole day at least to carry the boat
And that way they can dock around Galrock.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
out of the way,
Out of the way, yeah.
or even still over here. They can stay, come back. How long, mate?
We can just say give us 48 hours.
Come back to the same spot if we're not there.
Send a smoke signal.
Yeah, you can make plans. Can you make plans? Yep. Sweet. Make
I would say
plans.
also if we're not there, come back in another 48 hours. Let's not hinge all our fucking hopes and dreams on coming back in 2 days.
So
back to the
row back to the Sea Whisperer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh,
We found it all.
actually we did.
It's a fine judge.
We're looking at going to Tordovac. But we're thinking, now we should bring out the map and show him these 2 islands. We might take the rowboat across one of those passageways. Open to
suggestions.
more knowledgeable experience suggestions.
It's your map.
I know.
Do you know anywhere that's safest?
I'm looking at the same map you are.
You haven't been in there before?
No, that's
Not
why
this
we've
far
got the
in.
map.
Yeah, okay.
So what we'd intended was to perhaps drop us off in the island just north of Galrock, and we'll take the smaller rowboat and row from the tip of
Point to point.
the tip of the island just north of Galrock to Torx. Back.
Means you don't have to get too close.
That means you have to come a long way back.
That's true.
I'm happy to wait down here, but I'd be concerned all the way there and all the way back. It's a fair way.
Do you reckon you're confident enough to drop us on the actual island of Torback?
No. I know it's marked white, but that's getting in deep. They've got a city on that island. There could be fishing boats, patrols, watchers.
I wish we had that telephone.
He'd go to the top of Galrock, or maybe the bottom of this island,
What's this on?
The small one.
the long one.
Yeah.
He could go to there. Basically, he'd go to like here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this might be touching. Well, it looks of it. Or is that a shadow?
The shadow.
It's a
So it's
shadow,
definitely
but
not touching.
It's closer than the other way.
Well, I don't want to carry a dinghy the whole way.
Oh no, I got you.
But we might not have a choice. Maybe we do that. It's safer.
How long are you willing to wait for us?
Well, we're being paid. We could sail off into the open waters that are safer, return at midday each day for a few weeks.
That's fair.
Each day at midday they could come back to an agreed point. But they probably would have to have backup points just in case it was compromised. If they couldn't return to that point, they
Well, let's organise that.
Mark a few points down the island of
Well,
Galrock.
I think both of those are good points
Yeah.
because we can. I mean, worst case scenario, we could actually probably swim across there.
Only issue with that if things are high. I'm doing this one. If tensions are high, and they start patrolling this area.
if you guys attack the camp, for example.
Exactly right. They're going to send shit out, so we've got to have a secondary point.
Well, I was thinking this one, and maybe this one because it's the closest, or maybe this one if that's. Easier.
I don't reckon they'll go right.
I don't think they will.
They won't go into the centre.
But those are really kind of our only option.
What about here-ish?
Oh yeah.
Because that means we can, if shit goes down, then we can just island hop and meet him around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Even anywhere on this one.
Yeah.
This one or this one.
Zara said you got flares.
It's Calvin. I'm Calvin.
Calvin said you got flares.
No, don't have it.
Yeah, your large ones look the same to me.
First compliment he's had in months.
I get what it's like to be around friends.
Calvin's beaming for the rest of the mission.
I don't have any, but I can.
But you can fashion them. Maybe the flare.
Maybe
is
if
our
we have a
emergency.
signal saying one flare is one island, two
Well, I
flares is
can-
two island, three flares is the
I
other
can just
point.
make them a different colour.
Well, that's great.
Perfect. Maybe we should do that. So we'll say
So green, yellow, and red.
I'm not sure that setting off flares is the best way to
But if-
avoid attention.
No, but if we know what they stand for.
this is when shit hits the fan. And
This
we're
is kind
fucked.
of like a
That's
backup,
what I was thinking. It's not a. This is where we're going. This is a shit.
We'll still do the
emergency.
midday every day thing.
Yeah, this is like an exfiltrate now. Like,
Yeah, we're fucked. Please save us.
we only need one colour flare.
That's just black.
Fucking yeah.
Okay. Do you want us to work out what colour is for what island, or can we just say that we shoot the right colour up?
Red, green, blue.
Let's do it.
Cool.
What are we doing?
Yeah. So we've got 4.
To island, to long skinny island.
Long skinny.
The long skinny.
So it's like midday. You spend late in the night. You guys. Oh, you're going to that one.
Was
Yeah,
that
I think
what
we
we
decided to
decided?
go to Long Skinny Island and then just walk up with the fucking.
Okay. So you head to the that point. That's going to take a good few hours. It'll be getting dark as you arrived,
Perfect. Probably a good thing.
and you guys dock. It's probably about 50% tree coverage on this island. Probably as you're moving through, you could travel through the forest to sort of conceal yourselves a little bit and not be too obvious.
Yep.
We are carrying a boat.
Yep.
Keep in mind.
Like this. If we hear anything, we just.
Oh, true. Perfect colour.
So we can't see anything.
No, we can't see.
So, carrying the boat, I mean, if you travelled through the night, you could arrive at the north end of the island in the morning.
Or do we want to do the opposite? Do we want to wait till night? Do we want to camp on this bit of the island and then infiltrate the next day at night?
Yeah, I don't want to do this during the day. This is definitely at night time. Although, actually, yeah, let's do it at night time. Fuck it.
So do we walk all the way to here, to the tip, and then we camp here and wait to do the crossing
And
the
we'll
next night?
sleep it during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can sort of. Well, Bill can do his stop sticks.
It takes a while, and you're carrying a boat, so it's not easy going, and it's not good. It's not ideal terrain, but eventually you arrive there. I can take the first watch if you guys want.
No, that's okay.
Yes,
If,
Lee.
you took the first watch last time. I believe it's someone else's turn.
I'll take first watch.
Okay, sleep then.
Are we doing 3 watches at night or 2?
3 usually.
Well, day in this case, but yeah.
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 Cool.
Take watch.
Just you on your own.
Well, should we do? Should we kind of do a bit of a? Should we try and make our camp a little less obvious? Should we try to cover our? Is there a cover a tracks thing? Or
cover tracks. So,
Should we be doing that as we go? Is that exploration?
exploration activity.
Cover
Stealth,
tracks.
I think.
Survival check.
Does it slow you down at all?
Moving half your travel speed.
Okay, so it'll take you 2 days to...
Okay, maybe we can't do that.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to walk. I mean,
Okay. That's to track us anyway. I meant more so when we get to where we've made a camp.
Yeah, we'll just take
Try
it.
to-
Take some extra time building our camp so it's
We'll call it inland. a
less
little.
obvious to the naked eye.
Yeah, if people are not going to stumble right onto us, kind of a thing.
You're not going to pop your.
Yeah, and then I'll take first watch. Cool.
Alright, you're on your own. First watch.
Yep.
This is where the face-eating pygmies come
Nothing eventful.
Roll perception.
Zah, you're missing your face.
Damn it!
Again.
I left it back at the
Colour's
ship
wearing
again.
it.
Damn it!
It's my persona mask.
First
Stop projecting.
He's a bore.
Who are you going to wait? Yeah.
No, I don't wake up anyway. I go hunt. No. I'll wake up Zah.
Cool. Is it wake time already?
Yes, my friend. Enjoy.
Yes, enjoy the sound of the sea and the. Well, that's it really.
With humid air. Good night.
The scorching sun.
Oh yeah, it's the middle of the day, isn't it? Shit. Yeah, I will wander around a little bit. I'm not going to go very far from the camp. I'm just also going to see what I can spy from the shore here to the other shore, our landing zone.
Yep. Roll up perception.
27.
27.
I'm basically looking to see, does it look like anyone's, there, is there a sort of, not a camp, but is there any signs of life over there? Does it look like it's been traversed at any point? Are there tracks, leading into the jungle, that sort of thing?
You don't see anything on this side of the island.
But can I see over to the other side?
Oh, that's what I meant, on...
Oh, right, okay, yeah, so I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Seems fairly uneventful there.
Awesome. Alright, I shall wander around a bit more. And then when it's time, I will wake up.
Fuck off.
Kick you. It's your turn.
Alright. You'll wait 15 minutes. Wake up, Bill. Your turn.
Alright.
My turn already.
Last watch.
Do I feel rested?
Well, it's the last watch, so I guess you would be.
Sure. Well, it's not, because you wake me up 15 minutes into his.
I had the
Well,
last
no,
watch.
3 watches
You were
is the last
going to get away with
I only did 3
watch.
watches.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
watches.
Alright.
He's just getting you to do the last watch instead of him.
Yeah, good. Oh, I've got to work on my guns anyway, so I'll do that, and I'll completely neglect the watch.
What do you think of this new guy? It's me, William.
Oh, how you doing, Billy? Like this.
You see everyone shuffling take off their fucking rings.
No, he can choose
Hey,
who
you can do.
A dwarf.
A dwarf, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I think of.
yeah.
I don't trust.
You
What
don't
do you
trust
think
him.
of?
I don't know. I just was curious if you had any thoughts.
Well, you've seen a few people come and go through your days. You got any insight to glean?
He's a wily one.
You're saying we should be careful?
No, I just... he might lie occasionally.
You don't say.
Yeah.
That's an unusual trait in this group.
You'll fit right in.
He seems dedicated to the cause. Just don't know what cause that is.
Isn't he looking for his brother?
That's what he tells us.
You don't believe him?
I think there's something else going on.
Any ideas?
Nothing yet. Something to do with this island.
This island?
Just doesn't stack up. I think we should kill him.
I'll either kill him or let him go.
You got 2 strings on your banjo, don't you?
Let's let Leaf decide.
Put Leaf in charge of the last one. I wake Leaf up.
Cutting Word doesn't have much to say. He just was curious if you had any thoughts about him.
I'll finish off the guns. So because I'm going to be making the modifications, I'm going to make some sacrifices. So no more blind pepper bomb. For today.
Right.
We wake up, we pack up, we row up.
Yeah, brother.
Keep up.
Everybody heads up. You row across the little strait there. You get to the other side. Are you going to leave the boat there?
We'll hide it properly this time.
So it'll be at that spot.
This time.
It'll be a survival check to hide the boat.
You wait for this.
I can help.
That one.
Oh, you tied up, just gonna float away. Oh no! Oh
We
no!
just lost our boat.
We just carried that boat for fucking ages.
Plus 10. It's a 13.
I got a plus 4, so 5.
Callum looks
Why did
over
you
it.
roll?
That looks good. It looks real good.
No. They're all walking away.
It's leaning against a rock.
The water from the tide is already lapping at the bottom.
Well, can't do much about that. That's more than ours.
I mean, I think it's the best we can do.
We could put rocks in it so it won't flow away.
So it sucks.
Alright, we should use the heaviest rocks we can find.
Or we put holes in it so it just stays at the bottom.
So nobody steals it.
Genius.
We could key our own car.
The insurance. Oh right, this is good. How are we rolling so bad?
I don't think it's a case of like it's like off the beach.
It's
It's
just
just
very
not
obvious.
very well hidden.
It probably won't float away.
No.
Probably.
There's a non-zero chance.
Hang on,
that'll
that's the
float.
boat.
Yeah, you're on that one. You would hear.
Yeah, it's super inconspicuous.
Are you written on the back of it? Not
Is
the
it-
boat.
That's right. Not a
Disguised
getaway.
as a boat.
He's found a helm, he's put it on top.
He's
Put a little trading thing next
He's
to
put a
it.
bike lock on the oar.
And it's around the boat. Like it's attached to the
No,
boat.
it's just attached to the oar.
Alright, well,
Alright, so getting out of here without a dinghy is going to make it tough.
Yes.
I've got a dig. It's more whether it gets discovered or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we saying? Can we walk over? Do we got to walk around?
There's a dense forest jungle ahead of you.
So what's our plan, gentlemen? Are we just looking to blunder our way in and...
Look, our survivor's pretty on point, so...
Wait, the DM's trying to hint at something. We should fly.
I cast fly on all of us.
Yes.
That's convenient.
Turn into a
fly.
No, flies surround us.
What are you, some kind of gin?
That's good. You don't,
That's a great cursed item right there.
it summons a fly.
One of those annoying ones that sits like on your earlobe and you
Yeah.
can't fucking get rid of it.
I could, I could cast a spell on us to make us all look like something else.
How long it lasts?
An hour.
I don't think we're gonna read.
But once we get closer, like I'd like to, like,
I've got
yeah.
Hand of Disguise. I think you do too.
well, I can do it on everyone.
Yeah, but it only lasts an hour at Hand of Disguise. It's later every day.
Like, well, I've got this, but yeah, if we wanted to, is that going to be a plan? If shit goes badly, should I?
So are we approaching the prisoners to try and talk them into
I think we just
rebellion, or are we...
get to the camp and see what we're dealing with.
What are you going to do if you find your brother here?
I'm gonna rescue him.
And how are we going to get? What are we just trying to get some stones to take back to Gareth? Some of this ore or mineral, whatever it is.
How much do you need?
There's
Gareth said he didn't need much.
Don't
There's
forget,
no
we've got to
point.
give 50. Did we agree on 55 in the end?
If we find any, tap my nose.
You can snort it.
No, the crystals are ours.
No. We share everything.
Value. The total value of what
Didn't
you get.
we?
No, he said no.
I thought he initially said no, and then we said no, we got to keep. The
He was
crystals.
prying for more details on the crystals, and you guys wouldn't give him specifics, so,
So
he
it's
said
pretty
no.
much just
Okay.
down 50. Was it 55? Yeah, 55 down the line.
Also-
That's what he gets.
Might have been forgotten, but there is something else you're looking for in Ixal, which is the dragon
The
statues.
dragon with the 4.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
6 dragon statues, I think, or whatever it was. I'd have to go back and check for sure.
I'll find my notes. I wrote that down.
It's from the Talmud archives.
Banjo remembers that, but
Banjo just... no, so when you were in the Talmud archive, there was actually evidence that the statues you're looking for, that the coins might correlate to, were in this area. You just don't know where.
It's likely in the Sagara rooms.
So we make our way towards the camp.
I think we just. I mean, it's night, so we're going to make as much use of the nightfall as possible.
That's true, but I don't want to blunder into a trap.
We'll go slow.
Can we go slow, or is it going to be daytime?
It's gonna be
by
slow
the time we
regardless.
get there?
Yeah, true.
How long? Looking at the map, can we guesstimate how long it's going to take us, given how
If we go slow, 2 days.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain.
it is?
And it's not like half-speed difficult terrain. It's like you're hacking through the jungle.
It's been the most miserable journey.
That's why I'm not really narrating it. You know how bad it is.
Oh.
So we just take 2 days to...
Let's
That's all we
go.
can do.
Okay, let's do that then.
On the second day, we lost Sarah.
Sorry, does Chilcott know about the cutting word?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
He's spoken a few times, but because you don't have the ring, you can't hear him. You spend 2 days hacking through the jungle. Don't really see any predators. Eventually, you guys hear a voice. You can see signs of structures, cages, things like that. As you've approached, you would have seen signs of movement, patrols around this area, things like that. And you would have gone into a sort of more cautious mode. You do hear a voice up ahead as you're a bit further back. And the voice is saying, in common, 985, 987, 982, 901, 2. And it starts counting up, missing the occasional number.
Does it sound?
Gotta see what this is.
Should we get closer? I can hear some. Sounds like he's chewing or something.
Sure enough.
Wait, it's a Kit Kat.
It's a Kit Kat.
35, 37, 38.
Do you... You're... Okay, so...
Yeah, should we sneak up?
Yep. I think we're all actually pretty... Oh, except...
The big man.
Not too bad.
I think you guys do your rolls because I can't bother.
I got 12. I got plus 12.
That's alright. Don't you,
Oh, that's
don't you
pretty
disadvantage of full plate then?
I think there's something that says I don't.
It's only a negative.
Adding.
Roll a 3.
Unburden 9. So I don't get any speed reductions.
33.
Yeah, Leaf got a really high number too.
25.
22. 28.
Okay.
There is a armored stealth. Remove
No, I
it.
don't have
That dice can go down to the last one.
I think he's up here.
Oh no, it's gonna be someone we have to fight if there's a mini.
Get down.
That's how many enemies I've slain. He's just got a dumbbell. Fucking ramping it out.
Leaf trips. Not Leaf. Sorry. Bill trips on a vine as you're approaching, and as you've seen this guy, he's not holding any weapons. He's in a cage with a manacle around his ankle, and he's doing push-ups. No, and you trip, and this guy stops and goes quiet as Bill trips on a vine.
Yep. Does he make eye? Does he see us?
He doesn't see
like
you guys.
pausing.
He heard something. He doesn't see anything.
Alright.
Because there's still like a decent bit of foliage around and stuff.
Just looking at the other guys.
127.
128.
129.
Okay, so he's looking at us. He's not looking. He's looking at us.
He's looking
Is
for
he
us.
walking? Oh, yes.
He's in a cage.
Does he have?
Oh,
Can we see him?
Right in the.
Through the trees almost. Oh, I hate it when you go, oh, you get in a cage. Okay, it's less scary.
When he reaches the back row, you know, shit's getting fucked up.
What's this toy?
It's like going for the top shelf, you know.
It's a bit bigger than that, but it's like bamboo. Sort of not actual bamboo, but you know, it's made of wood and it's sturdy.
Can we see a mark on his arm?
From where you are now, you see him in the distance.
If you've got anything to do, now's the time. You're going to try and
Are we going to
to
talk to him? If he doesn't respond well, we kill him.
Well, hang on. Are you going to try and deceive him? Are you going to try and pretend to be God?
1, 2,
I mean, like, is that...
3,
Well, I don't know what we're trying to do in this.
Four.
Well, that's what I was asking. Now we're here, we see what we're up
5.
against. Now what are we trying to do?
7,
Let's just have a chat with him.
Can we...
10.
I'm worried that he's going to blow the whistle.
11.
And we can't get to him because he's in a fucking cage. So,
But what? Are there any other cages? Can we see any other cages
Yeah,
around?
that's what I wanted to do.
1. Not like immediately close, but there are others. There's no one in them at the moment.
Okay, so
take
it's
the opportunity.
relatively isolated where this guy is.
Yeah.
Do we want to pretend that we're orcs, or do we want to pretend that we're starting?
How confident are you can pull it off?
Pull it off what?
But pretend to be an orc.
I can do anything.
Okay, well then do that.
But like, what's my end game in this all?
End game is we free him. He is going to help you and your band of servants, which is us or whatever, and we're going to go and free the rest of the
We're
city.
going to take the camp.
And we're going to take the camp.
Yeah.
We're going to
We're going
revolt.
to take the camp.
We're
We're
going to
going
revolt.
to take the mine.
That's the play.
Yeah. Unless you fuck up, and then we're going to have to kill him. But
I'm definitely going to fuck up.
okay, you just said I can do it. Just go. Go.
I'm going to be a 6-foot orc, I guess.
Respectable,
A
right?
smaller orc. I assume there isn't. I'll cast disguise self.
Don't forget the
Napoleon of orcs.
brand. Do you need the brand if you're a guard? Do the guards have brands? We didn't
slave
ask that
brands.
question.
I don't think I want to. Oh, I could be an escaped slave.
Sure. Is that better or worse?
I'm not
I
going to
think
worry
that's
about
worse
it.
because some of them
I'm not going to
rate
worry.
out.
So I'll cast illusionary disguise on myself. And
Just yourself?
Well, are you guys coming with us or?
Where you got slaves in this fantasy hut.
Yeah, you're my little human
We just
servants.
pretend.
Or your gang of cohorts, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You guys don't all have to be orcs.
We're shady as fuck. And
Or do you want me to do it on
also
everyone?
Just
You
go.
go, you go.
Okay. And I'll
You're acting.
and I pull down my persona mask, which is the thing I have now, and I'll make it into like a snarling orc. I can make it change into whatever kind of thing I want. So I'll make it into like a
But
snarling orc.
Botox so it doesn't move.
Can you make it like an
what is
anime
it?
waifu?
It's a persona mask. It's one of the things I bought. I can activate it to just kind of. It's like a wooden mask, but I can change how it looks.
It's like
But it's still a wooden mask.
Still a wooden. It's obviously a mask, but I make it look like a snarling mask, so it looks a bit more intimidating. Kind of thing.
Yep.
And I'll walk up to the cage.
47, 48.
That's a lot of push-ups.
Who's there?
Me.
He looks up at you.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, he's pushing. He's doing it.
He's that big.
Now I'm not the doors. He's like, you can take up the whole
He
cage.
stands up. This dude is jacked, like Schwarzenegger in his prime, kind of thing. He looks. It's actually I can't even fucking see him. He looks basically like that mini,
Hell yeah.
except for the axe, of course.
The name's Torbak.
My shift doesn't start for 2 hours. The sun has to get to there.
Yes. I'm not here for your shift. I'm here for something more exciting.
You're here to
Putting
work
together a
out.
crew.
Who are you?
I'm Torgak.
Torgek, hang on, let me write that down.
Same. Don't ask me how to spell it, I can't.
My name's Grom.
Grom.
Nice to meet you.
Strong name.
You're not one of the slaves. You see that he does have a slave mark.
No. I'm from another tribe. My own tribe. And we're here to take this mine. Do you want to be free?
Yes.
Can I insight check him? Is that a thing?
Is it just you? No, it's not a thing because we're playing Pathfinder.
I'll sense motive.
Ah.
Yeah.
Perception.
Perception.
Yeah, you talked to him for a little bit.
Sense motive is basically.
15 plus 15, 30.
Okay.
Does he seem like when he said yes, is he...
So I'd say he's a little unsure of you. He's about to like you. Who's with you, like sort of.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously, he doesn't want to be a slave. So,
Cool.
but if he has confidence in you, maybe he'd go along.
Yeah, alright. No,
Is it just you?
I have friends. Powerful friends.
What are they?
I click.
Nobody moves.
And then I realize
The sign.
everyone ring and I say, you fucking turn up.
Yeah.
And Leaf walks up.
Goblin. We are a specialized crew. We need muscle though.
What is his little one?
She's goblin. Leaf, pull out the slices. Yes. Small but swift. Fast. Good at sneaking. And I'm pointing to the next one. You all coming out?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say, him. Good with shiny toys. Show him.
Alright, point out. We're gonna aim at Callum.
He says, yes. Such discipline would never fire at me. And I look away and I just cross my fingers. This one. Good at speaking. Not so good at anything else.
Accurate.
Hello. This one. Take lots of hits. Like we need.
punching bag.
But I don't want to lie. This one, but we need strength. We need strong, and we need many. Do you want to join us?
I'm not sure.
Would you like me to make impression?
I mean,
Roll
sure.
dice. Excellent.
Right.
Shiny math. Oh no. Oh shit. We hero point. We try again. Please be better. We kill him. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
Very well. What is your plan?
We go in, we gather more strong, more slave.
This is a bad plan.
Sir, how many guards are there?
Yes.
Somewhere between
Jesus. We're gonna get a rough ass number, aren't we?
21 and 34.
That's strong man like you. Be fine.
How many guards are gonna come and get you in 2 hours?
2.
On their own,
Yes.
we take them.
Would they bring back any other slaves?
Yes.
How many?
I don't know.
Do they wish to be free like you?
I don't know.
We're gonna struggle
They
to
have
take on
been
2 of these
broken.
guys at once.
I'm struggle taking on one.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna struggle to take on one.
And that was a few levels ago.
Master, do you want me to let this one out?
Yes. Free him.
I'll look at the cage.
Wait, you said with all them did, what do you do?
I lead.
That's a good point.
We've
I
been
back him.
we've been asking the same
Do you
thing.
lead by example?
Yes.
Show me.
What do you want to see?
Power.
Alright.
But
You should
remember,
fuck
we're
him in
trying to be
hand-to-hand
secret here. Let's not make a big noise.
Oh, that's fine.
Just hands.
I'm just trying to see something I've got that's kind of.
Yeah, don't burn level 4 spell, dude.
No, I'm trying to think of something that'd be impressive.
You could just deck Czar. You know, he'll go with it.
I mean,
No, I'll use
man, I'd have to do a performance.
I know, right? I lean into it to make it look like it is.
what?
You moved forward in the last second and hurt his fist.
Break his wrist.
Ouchie.
In his orc form.
I'll just I can't. Everything makes noise. What about your? That's not particularly impressive to watch a coin fly across the rooms.
You can shoot a tree or something, don't you?
Yeah, I'll
Or Bill.
I'll turn and I'll. We're fairly far away from other people, aren't we?
We don't
Don't
know.
risk anything.
Don't.
in the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
We
We
got.
don't really know where we are.
Okay, I'll summon. No, is that impressive? I don't know. Sure.
Little quasi.
I'll summon. That's just too hard. None of my magic's impressive.
Are you okay?
You could just say no.
I'm gathering my strength, and
Okay.
I'll just like, when I'll do a colour spray. And can I get a will save from you?
Real nickel lizard.
That's a 28.
Oh, so he is dazzled by it.
Aye! The colours!
It's impressive. His power.
What is happening? I cannot see properly. Help me!
And I'll get rid of it.
Oh,
His eyes slowly come back.
the goggles, they do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Magic.
If you're done with
you're a shaman.
LGBT display, can we move on?
Backhand you again.
Again? You came back out of me once.
Yes.
Are
Did you
there,
get the lock on?
Yes, master.
are there any other shamans at the camp?
There's one who does the sacrifices.
He dies first.
When the production is low, they sacrifice.
Is the production high?
No.
Maybe we sacrifice him.
Maybe. Say, when they mine it all before they take it, do they put it all in one spot?
They're gathering outside the camp
Okay, you know what that spot is?
to the west.
Perfect.
Could you show us?
Not now.
If I show him the map, would he be able to?
I mean, he knows which way's west, so he's got like because the sun and all that.
Would you come with us?
Oh, if you're
With power like this, you'd best be on the right side.
I don't know. He's dangerous.
I am dangerous.
He is to himself.
Yeah, it was very colorful.
Very cool, very nice. I like.
It was a 34 to unlock the.
That's one check.
Mechanisms on this thing.
That's a
You need to
33
do,
3 successes.
or a crit. Yeah.
yeah, that unlocks it.
Okay.
He has like a ball and chain on his leg.
Oh, really?
Unlock that.
Does it have a lock or?
Yeah,
is it?
yeah, it's a lock.
Oh boy.
I won't move fast with this. I can carry it, but
Okay, stand still. I'm gonna try something.
Now I roll good. Total a 34 again.
success.
Balls.
Oh, that's gonna fail. It's a 19.
It's a fail.
That's gonna fail. It's a 21.
Fail.
Is it 3? Yeah.
3 breaks.
Oh, that's 26.
That succeeds.
So
One
2
more.
and 2.
One more. Hero point.
Okay.
Oh, hero point.
Yeah.
When did you get it out of this?
35.
Comes off. Thank you, friend.
Yeah, you're welcome. Maybe you can repay us back by helping us when the gods come around.
What do you want me to do?
Well, I'll refer
Get
you
rid
to
of
our
them.
leader. We're gonna spring a trap.
Free the other prisoners.
But more importantly, can you help us convince the other prisoners?
The orcs won't listen to me
Why?
because I am human.
Oh,
Jesus.
Is that a fact?
Yes. See
at
with the
me.
face.
Yeah, no, it took me a while, but
Is there a leader of the prisoners?
I do not talk to them.
But you're still around them. They talk around you.
Hang on, let me get my random name list.
also, I really want to see you use this ball and chain as a flail and crack some skulls.
How did you get captured?
I've been here for years.
were you born here as a human?
Came here on holiday.
An orc.
And he tells you that he was lost at sea, washed up on these islands quite some time ago, and grew up in the slave camps.
Brutal.
Are there many other non-orc slaves?
Not here.
But elsewhere?
Maybe. I am the only one here. Most die.
Okay.
Kazok,
Like me.
the orc.
Kaz.
He's
Kazakh.
a bit of a leader. Perhaps you could, if you impress him, he might rally the other orcs.
Which cage is his?
He doesn't.
He's not
say.
here. Okay.
Would you come with us and vouch for us?
He's told you that he's working.
They're not really going to listen to him.
No.
He couldn't really tell you what that orc looks like for the most part, just because they're all in kind of the same kind of clothes. You know? He could point him out, but he wouldn't be very good at describing him.
So I hope you enjoy seeing him.
Yeah.
As for the ambush, do you think we can leave him in the cage with the cage unlocked but appear unlocked? Maybe he still looks like he has his ball and chain. Then when they come to, how do they normally extract you from your cage?
Oh, they just take me.
They open the cage
Yes,
and then they just escort you out.
they have heavy weapons.
Okay.
What
No,
kind of
it's
weapon?
two large orcs, like,
Sure.
you know,
You
they're,
know, fuck with them.
they're as big as him. So, like,
So when they go to open the cage, would you be able to spring forth, catch them off guard, and then we
Charge
can
'em.
attack? Yeah.
I don't have a weapon, but I could crush their skulls.
I pointed the ball and chain. Could you swing that?
Yes.
Yes. I think it'll be very cool.
Do they take you out last after they put the other orcs into their cages?
Yes.
Good to know.
Wait for them to go in their cages, then we.
Well, so yeah, I suppose we're going to need to do that anyway.
And then if we can convince them to
Yeah,
join us.
that's good. That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Alright.
How close can we hide?
Probably about 50 feet away.
It's fine.
Let's get me.
It's gonna have to be.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna be.
That's fine.
Huh? What are you going to do?
Shoot someone.
I don't think you should use guns.
You can't be shooting people here.
I'm pretty sure I can.
You could, but you'd die.
How far are we away from the mines and the Gullah camp?
Sorry,
How far away are we from the mine?
the mine itself. Not too far, maybe like less than a kilometre.
Aye. Yeah, they're gonna hear you.
Well, remember when we were breaking into that tower and you made that spell? Oh, that would have been a better idea because we made silencing ammunition last night. Do you have anything that muffles sound?
No.
How long are you going to keep this up?
What voice?
Until he speaks to an NPC with a different accent. That's that.
I
As history teaches
and I make it
us.
slightly different.
I'm a leprechaun.
Yeah, you're gonna talk for one.
Banjo drugs.
Banjo fucking scrubs.
Yeah, I just realised you're not going to be super useful in this fight.
Not unless it really kicks off.
Yeah,
Which hopefully
if
it won't.
goes-
But even then, it could attract more people.
That's what we're trying to avoid.
Yeah, we're going to struggle with two of them, and we're also going to struggle if you're not shooting.
That's fine. Well, I mean, it won't be for this fight, but for tonight, I can build some stuff.
Well, I was gonna say, can you use swords?
Yeah.
Can I just give you my sword?
I can lend you a bow.
Well, I can use a bow.
I'll give you my sword as well.
Oh, I can't carry that much.
I got a flick mace spare.
What?
Flick mace.
I don't know what that is.
It's
So
mace.
I don't know.
Leaf holds out her bow.
So here's where the ruins used to be.
It's been rubbed off with an eraser.
I scraped them off.
Hey, no, it feels really strong.
You can't put some shit on
It's
the ground.
D8.
I could, but yeah, it's. I'm not going to hit at all with this thing.
This guy's my sword's 2d8 plus 2.
All of my abilities are going to be tied into a firearm as well, so it's probably best if I just don't
It's fine.
participate. I'll
Can you support?
not in any meaningful way, no.
Playing a gunslinger.
It's too late now. We're a little guy out.
Yeah, that's right.
We can't tell him to go.
We can just sneak in a sneaky's long rest.
I mean, we've got 2 hours. The only thing I can try and do, depending on DM, is no. Well, I mean, sure, but like I can try and create an improvised silencer that might be good for like one shot.
Oh no, like it'd be a bit OP if you could do that.
I've got a pillow and a water bottle.
I was thinking I might be able to take one out with new sleeper ability.
I guess an orc though.
Oh, yeah. Still fun to try.
Hell yeah, fun for us.
And I got an ability if one's grappled.
Oh, I can deaden the sound.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I've got sculpt sound.
does
One
that do?
creature
That
or
sounds
object.
pretty fucking perfect.
You change the sounds
Object.
made by a creature or object. Choose how you're altering the sound when
the
you
gun.
cast a spell. Just duration of 10 minutes. You can cause something that didn't create a sound to make a sound, alter the voice of a creature, amplify or deaden a sound, or transform one sound into another. A creature who succeeds at a perception check against your spell DC can determine that the sound was altered by an illusion.
Oh.
But that's. I mean, we're only worried about people outside this,
Yeah,
this
if
area.
it's dead, there's nothing to see.
There's nothing to perceive.
Does that...
Or you can change it to like a cockadoo or something. So
Well, no,
every
it's
time
just
I
dead.
fire, I'm like,
It's
no,
just a
it's more.
chirp.
Yeah, imagine the
There's lots of
possibilities of
chickens
this
over
spell.
there.
You know, you could.
In the future, sure. When we're on an island of orcs? No. Let's not fuck around and find out today.
We do orc mating sounds.
You can change my gunshot to Moab. I'll get a Tommy gun. Moab, 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 Moab.
He doesn't have one to take away.
I cashed out.
But I
the
can
top.
do that.
That is.
Thank God I
Well.
bought that mandolin.
Fuck yeah.
Do we want to try and do it like a spike trap just before he's caged so they fall into it or something?
That'd be a bit elaborate for 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. By the time we set up.
Oh, I can dig.
I can
They
grab.
might spot that you've dug a hole.
They're pretty dumb.
I'll say. Oh, did I? I don't. You don't have the bomb. Never mind.
No, you took it off.
Well, just explode.
I've still got the key.
Yeah, that would be fun. Deaden that sound. You can't deaden the shockwave, but
Deaden everything in the local area. Yeah.
deaden all the rest.
That's I didn't even think about using sculpt sound as part of the thing.
We could just say the other orcs that we're here to free that later.
Well, we can just...
Rather
The
than trying
problem
to convince
is
them.
they might have the same thing that
Indoctrinated.
the indoctrination thing where some of them start screaming.
Well, then we knock them the fuck out.
Well, what if there's like if they come back
cast
with,
sculpt sound.
well, what about if they come back with like 12 of them and 4 of them start screaming? Like, do we knock them all out?
Or if we're a K away.
No, we're a K away from the mining camp. We're not necessarily a K away from like
Yeah, probably not.
anyone else.
Look, this is one of those scenarios where we're just going to have to do it.
Yeah.
And deal with the repercussions, I think. 'Cause you can only play
Hope
it
for
so
the
much.
best.
Like, hopefully we
This
get
is
it to
our
work.
this is our modus operandi.
I am very persuasive.
Yeah, the orcs don't care much for your persuasion, I don't think.
Show of power. If we
I
kill
mean,
these two
If you're
orcs.
not meant to be here, it doesn't matter how persuasive you are.
No, I mean the prisoners. Like
Oh,
if we
yeah,
show a big
yeah.
strength, like orcs are about strength. If we annihilate these two guards and free them,
That's a big old if.
well, yeah, but like that's our best shot at the moment.
Yeah, I'm excited to try and grapple and choke out one of these.
What preparations do you make?
I limber up my choking arm.
I'll be ready. I'll hold the composer staff, and I will get ready to cast Sculpt Sound, 3rd level.
What did you put in the stuff, by the way?
No, that's a different staff.
What did you put in
The
that
staff has a 5th level suit in it.
Who's carrying it?
Who wants the staff? Does anyone want to hold
I'll
it?
take it.
No.
No.
Zara, you should have it.
I'll
Sure.
take it.
On your back, because you can run up to someone. Oh, you don't need to, you just got to cast the spell.
Yeah, just
You're a front liner, maybe Bill should have it.
Actually, yeah, it's probably actually better. Actually, that would be good for Bill, just for that clutch moment.
I'm going to give
He's
you a
he's not ready to
staff
shoot
with
you.
the 5th level suit spell in
I
it.
don't want to use it. I want to know how.
You don't have to.
got a point.
Actually,
I
that's a
feel
good
like
point. You
Bill's
might
not going to
know.
have a fucking
You just
clue.
smash it
Oh,
up
it's
someone's head.
a
Soothe!
No. You've just got to think.
My club of healing.
Yeah, let's not give it to Bill.
Yeah, no,
It
you're
was
right.
never like
You
activated.
don't believe.
I'll take it.
Chuck it on my back if you want.
You're a frontliner as well.
He's a front liner, but if it goes down.
I'm grabbing off his body.
I only go down.
Leave,
if
you're a front
I
line.
want to.
Yeah, no, but I'm special. I'm the
And also,
protagonist.
the thing's like 3 times as tall as you.
I'll give it to Zara because you're the fastest,
Sure.
and you can get out of trouble quickest. Sure. So yeah, I don't think there's any point in me having it.
Yeah, you will have to like use an action to equip it if you're not already holding it. Just
The spear, yeah, so it'll take an action to pull it off your back to draw the spear.
You're right. If this was written as a novel, Leaf would definitely be in Through the Eyes of Leaf. Yeah.
No, what will happen?
she was
is
gone for a while.
3 of
but
us will
other
go
than that-
down, and then the leaf will take it off of someone's body and
And heal you.
Yeah,
And heal Squandle.
she'll leave.
He's waiting in the bushes.
the orc army. Oh yes, I'll hold the spell ready to go off on your gun as soon as we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Is it concentration?
There is no concentration in Pathfinder.
Oh,
and this is
really?
from a
There's
staff.
sustain.
And this is from a
Whatever it's
staff
called.
anyway, so I don't have to sustain.
That's interesting. I have concentration listed on one of my exploration activities.
Oh, I think
Different.
There's a different thing.
yeah, it's not concentration like 5e. It's
It's different,
You
sort of.
use an action to sustain or something like
Yeah,
that.
you can use multiple actions to keep it going.
Basically, the way it works is that whoever casts the spell into the staff, you use their stats. If it is something that has to be sustained or whatever, you still have to spend the action to do that. But like you're using 100% their stats.
So it's fucking
E-
insane.
even the 2 hit or anything, it's their stat, not yours.
That's why there was no chance of a saving grapple without Dispel Magic that was 2nd level.
Not the dispel magic. If he'd rolled a natural 20, he would have resisted. But after it was on him, there was no way.
Yeah, no, that's fair. If I didn't know what it was, we'll try it. I was like, oh, we'll try it. Cool. Alright, we're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right. A little bit of time passes, and you guys are, what did I say, 50, 60 feet, something?
50 feet.
Something like that.
50.
You guys are hiding. You've had time to set up, so I think it's fair to say that you'd have decent checks. And you see these guys approach with several other, about 5 slaves in chains, and they put them in another cage. Basically, they sort of run the chains through, so they're actually still sort of chained together, and they just kind of like close the door, like they go in the. It's like a series of doors. Anyway, they're in separate cages, but they're chained together.
Yep.
And there's sort of like the feet are close together, so they can't run and things like that. This guy just had a thing on his leg. It seems like he's kept separate. And they walk up to him and they say in Orcish, "Time to go. Work to do." They unlock the cage. I assume you relocked it.
Yes. Yeah, the exterior
Can you do
cage.
that? Oh, yeah, because you can break it, yeah.
Is the key, unlocks it, and one of them stands at the door and the other one heads in.
Gonna nod a Callum.
And I will say it's vocal.
We almost want them to like look at us so that he can charge forward.
Yeah, it's somatic, so you'll
certainly
hear
can.
it if they're close enough to hear me, but I'll be quiet, but
Even if we fire the first shot, metaphor.
yeah, so then I'll do the spell.
Is there a vocal component?
Yep, so I got my little conductor stuff out and I say, be really, really quiet.
Okay, so they'll do a perception to see if they hear that.
You got to yell it out. This silence.
They don't seem to hear. But it seems like they're not too worried about this guy, like, just attacking them. Seems like he's been a slave here for a very long time, and they're just taking him.
After I've cast it, can I
Can roll initiative.
Yeah.
to get ready to get? I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do all my other thing, but I'll.
I will charge the other dude and run in with a flying grapple. All right, athletics. Ooh, that's not bad.
Against an orc.
Yeah, I know.
It's a 17.
35
Against what, sorry?
against their fortitude.
Yeah, that's a success.
So he won't go to sleep because it's not critical, but he is clumsy one until the end of next turn, and he is currently got up here.
So we call that number 1.
So he takes a status penalty equal to the condition value. Oh, to dexterity-based checks and DCs, including AC, reflex, ranged, skill checks, acrobatics, stealth, and thievery. So AC and dex-based stuff, basically.
A real quick question too, sorry, before you roll it, doesn't matter. As he makes his attack, are the enemies now aware of all of us?
No.
So would they be considered flat-footed to us if they're not aware of us?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Belted in.
Yeah, they're aware of him.
I know. Jesus. I'll say. Unless I was gonna. Well, maybe 24 to hit.
24 against these guys? No.
No, I don't think so.
They are wearing armor and stuff.
Nat 20.
Yeah. That'll crit.
Yeah, fucking hopes.
It's okay.
Great. No, it's not. Fantastic. Very sad. I got 10, 11, so that'll be 22 plus 4, 26 points of damage. And he'll need to take a fort save.
Fort save? No, fort save's pretty good.
I would hope so.
Oh, yeah, that's a 40.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's the first enemy 40, I think.
Yeah, good.
We're growing up, boys.
I don't want it. Can we go back to level 1 now?
Really tried to emphasize orcs as being kind of badass.
You did.
Very much.
Cool. Yeah, that's me done.
Alright, that is Kaladin. You've already, now, that spell you cast counts for this round.
Yeah, that's fine. That's 2 actions then. So what I'll do is Is it a free action to stow?
Just don't.
You can drop.
Drop
but
is a free action.
To
I'm not
holster
sure.
or to put away is normally one action.
Yeah, you could drop it. What do you...
I don't want to drop it.
Just
Yeah.
You take
Which... Oh, it's conductor's staff.
Yeah.
It's holster it. You can keep it in your hand.
Oh, the mandolin's two-handed.
Oh, you'd have to drop... I mean, you can always... I mean, you drop it...
I can't put him with bandolier as a... I thought it was
still
a free
a-
action.
Still an action.
It's 2 actions to put in your pack.
thought it
But
was
one
only to
action to put
retreat.
it in your thing.
Anyway, that's fine. I'll just hold on to it for now. We didn't get the names.
It's blue tag.
It's short. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Not
Why is it white?
blue, but...
It's not very blue, is it?
We'll drink food shop.
My blue tack I use for painting, like for attaching things. It's got so much paint in it.
Yeah.
That shit ain't blue.
Mine's not even sticky anymore.
I'll stow.
This bit is good.
Oh, I don't use that much. I get a tiny little.
Oh, that's
blob.
just my
It's
stash.
his personal blue
I'll
tag.
stow the composer stuff back in my bandolier
You'll stow it?
for my action. Okay. That's my last action.
Well.
What was your action?
Yes.
Just a cast spell.
I'm going to shoot.
I just happened to think,
What sound is the gun making?
Yes.
no. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what's doing.
I was
Make sure you
really,
edit that in.
I was really sold on the Moaf. But
No, because I don't want James to knock me
I know.
in real life.
Take a ball.
I'll show you all.
Alright. Shooting at the guy that you're grappling, and therefore, well, he's currently
He's
flat-footed.
flat-footed anyway.
That's very good. That is going to be a 41.
And he's -1 to
And he's -2 to...
Yeah, it's
Oh, he's so hang on. So the flat-foot gives you -1.
No, it gives him -2 to his AC.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's -3 to his AC.
Is it circumstance? Because he can only take one circumstance. But either way, you know what?
No,
I've
it actually
probably
just
still
says
crit.
-1. It says
perfect.
-1 to AC.
Oh,
you
that's
get
from
-3.
the clumsy.
Yeah,
Alright.
So you're shooting number 1, which is the
the one that I grappled.
Yeah.
One with the hat. Okay.
That was not a crit.
And it was a crit.
It was.
Oh shit! Damn.
Hope so.
Well, I mean they're all so, but I mean I guess they're not wearing armor and shit. So.
Oh, they are.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the scary part. The last
Yeah.
one hit like a truck.
At 73 points of damage.
Nice.
That's rough.
Hasn't it been
Stop, we're gonna get more orcs. Stop antagonizing.
I've got more minis.
I crit and did 26 points of damage. Fuck you.
Yeah, you get 4 strikes a turn, I get 1.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
That's true.
Oh, I thought you were getting rid of him. Damn.
He's dead.
Not sure how this will help you, but he's on fire now. So,
He was told him on fire.
yeah.
Burn, bitch.
Alright, so I need a DC 24 fortitude save. Obviously, we'll make this. But you never know, might
Almost. Crit success.
Wow. DC.
Oh, sorry,
what's my
what
class
was the
DC?
check?
Was
It was
it
a DC
forward?
24 fort.
No,
He's
fort.
going to make that with fucking anything but 1. And a DC class DC fort 29.
Another 40, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's 30.
Cool. Oh fuck. Oh, with the -1, wait, you still would make it.
-2 for being grappled.
That's he's
fort.
flat-footed, doesn't count for that sort of stuff. And
I'll
finally,
just double check and make sure it's definitely not, but I'm 90% sure it's not.
he needs a DC 20 will save.
So many saves.
I know. On a crit, it goes a bit crazy.
It's not terrible. That's a 28. What was the
28. It was 20. So on a success, he's now frightened 1.
Which one? Number 1.
Yeah.
Mine was frightened 1.
So he's frightened 1, so it's another -1 to his stuff as well. That's good. Fuck. Second action.
Frightens everything, isn't it?
Frightens everything.
Yeah,
basically, yeah. Second action, I'll reload, and third action, I will take cover.
Nice.
You weak prick, shoot him again.
I'm just gonna do this to piss you off now. So.
I like it.
That's fine.
What level spell is it?
Mine.
Yeah.
Third.
What's a third level spell?
Third level.
I was just curious. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Chill chop.
I forget all about the staves.
Staves is plural.
Yeah, that they have spells in them
Ah.
already. Like they come loaded with different spells. But you can only use that's it for the rest of the day. Now it's done.
Oh, so that one you can only do once.
Well, you can only do it so like it only has up to third level spells, so you get 3 charges. So it casts a third level, that's all it's done.
So you could do 3 first level spells.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that it's conducted stuff. It changes the sound.
That's why. And then another one's like sculpts, like a sonata span, where you can make a bridge out of sound and stuff like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play Magic Person.
It's too
Fabulous. Chill chop.
Not me. Right, sudden charge.
You gotta go. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say the other guy's in a cage. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Spider is
You're gonna double team him?
Over. And with a hit.
That's
There's 2 or 2
Can't.
actions.
No, so sudden charge, I get 2 dashes and a striking for 2 actions.
Oh shit.
oh okay. Cool.
Well, it's 2 dashes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's 35 to hit.
That'll hit.
Thank you. What do I need?
Let's go. Until his turn, he's got pretty low. He's on lower AC.
considerably lower.
18.
4 down. 4 down.
If he's flat-footed, still,
Oh, he's not
I
going
don't
flat
think he would
footed
be.
anymore. So he's just.
But he's
just
flanking, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that is technically true.
So we get 26 damage.
26.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do an advantageous strike. Because he's grappled.
The crit was on this guy, wasn't it? Yours?
Correct.
Yeah, cool.
And mine.
Well,
No one cares.
That's great, sweet.
I did 26 points of damage.
yeah, I
I'm
wrote that down.
helping.
I didn't realise it was a crit.
It counts as one.
I rolled so shit.
Miss.
Okay.
Are you sure he's on -4 AC? And this is really shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 25.
That's a miss.
Damn it.
Leaf. Should we focus on the one that you guys are already attacking?
Focus fire.
She'll use 2 actions to run up and get next to Zar. Oh, could she do it with 2? How far away you go? Oh, it's 50 feet, so yeah, she could. Because I think she's 25 feet. Yeah, 25 feet. So she can just make it. And then she's going to 2 actions. Not marked, but she's going to attack.
So -2 AC.
14 plus plus... Oh, that's a 19 because it's got the thing on it now. And that's 18. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's a 34 to hit.
I think it'll do it.
18 points of damage.
It's pretty fucking good.
Oh, this one's looking pretty rough. He's taking a lot of hits. He's not looking good.
Ganking,
I would say.
So we just got to do this with 34 other orcs and we're good.
Yeah. One at a time.
20 at a time. Or 30.
Don't know why we can't do that.
If we could
And
all just
then-
do multiple crits around, that'd be great.
Grom is going to use an action to pick up the ball and chain,
The old ball and chain.
and he's going to attack with it.
This will be a legendary item in a future campaign.
Grom's ball and chain.
Grom's ball.
Singular.
Swing low.
He's only got one.
Sweet chariot.
Okay, roll to hit. Oh,
Hero point?
Grom is a
what's his...
hero.
I haven't written it on because he's 18. Plus 18.
He gets a lair action though.
No, that
He's caged.
That would be brilliant.
His favourite terrain.
picks up a dumbbell.
1, 2.
One. That's a miss. But he's got one more action, so he will swing again.
Hit him again. Another nat one.
Oh, we hitched the fuck.
I rolled a 3 and a 1.
We're
not rolling Midlands.
Yeah, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so he's swinging that ball and chain, but he's not hitting.
He's trying with the main
And
thing.
then it is the enemy's turn.
He just signed his fucking death warrant though.
Is that right? Yep, enemy's turn.
He burned himself out before the fight.
That's right.
He's not used to this. Well, I guess he's used to swinging the pickaxe.
Too much pre-workout.
Boy, and bloody huge. Okay, so we're going to go Orc 1, who is clumsy and frightened.
I was trying to find a video of that to show James the other day, and I couldn't find anything.
For what?
From Jim Owens, we're bloody huge.
Yeah, it's hard to find on
Could
YouTube.
not fucking find any of him.
Yeah, Australian shows, you know. Alright, so first one is going to try to intimidate Zar,
That'd be a trick.
which will be intimidation versus your will.
We'll just see.
34 to intimidate.
Well, my is 26.
So that's a success, but not a crit. So you are frightened 1.
Fuck him, he's frightened one too. We're frightened of each other.
He just goes, "Rah!" and he goes, and then he's going to attack twice. First attack is a 31 to hit.
That'll do.
How close?
Oh, it's within one.
How?
It's,
What's your AC?
29.
Alright, makes it. Never mind.
I can buff it to 1, but burning 2 reactions.
Let's see how much
Well,
damage.
you
Save
damage
you
yours
then.
and then... Well, it's 1 hit. I mean, I'm sure it'll come up again.
Probably not.
We get reactions every turn.
27 points of damage.
Oh, you should have done it. Same for me.
It was more than I was expecting, but not
I was actually
not as
expecting
bad as I was
Fucking
hoping.
It was a decent roll. Second attack with a -5. That's not going to hit. That's like a 24. Alright, and the other one is going to attempt to trip Grom,
Tactics.
which a trip is athletics versus
Reflex. Pretty sure it's reflex.
30.
DC.
No, sorry. Yeah, 32 against reflex. Yeah, so
Reflex
he's.
DC.
Yep. He's tripped, he's prone, so he's going to get a circumstance bonus on his attack against him, but he's also going to have a minus from multi-attack.
Which weirdly kind of overcame.
Yeah, it's more good if you've got multiple people around. It's more just like I feel like he would do.
I think it's cool.
And also he has to stand up.
Yeah, true.
32 to hit, -5.
27.
Grom's pretty buff.
Yeah, but he's like not wearing any armor or anything. So that's a hit.
How close
Head's
is
just
it?
going to
Armor of flesh.
What did I say, 37?
It was 27 to hit.
27, it hits by 4. So he's going to attack. Oh, that's not good.
For him or for us? Which way?
12.
How's Grom looking?
19 points of
Turn your
damage.
It was all synthol.
Just, yeah, that stuff's so stupid. Alright, and then I don't know if he... he's going to try and intimidate rather than attack again because he's going to have -10. So, yeah, that's a 19 plus 17.
Oh, fuck, 36.
36 against Will is a crit. So he is...
Do orcs have like cool stuff on Frightened? Like,
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
If I was more prepared, yeah, I reckon they do.
The first orc takes 8 points of damage as he keeps burning.
Number 1.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, really? Really? That's.
I'm like trying to choke him out.
What was the last thing you did? You feel him go limp, you know. But you also smell like that hog from earlier.
So I guess I just ride him to the ground, do I?
Yeah, but you do.
Round 2.
Fight.
Cool. In that case, I should turn and fight. Now, do I get flanking because the guy's on the ground?
Ooh.
It's not threatening him.
I mean,
You
could swing.
Yeah, I'd say so, because he can still attack
I mean, you
him.
don't get the negative, do you? Yeah. Because he's not ranged, so he doesn't have a negative.
I think you do get a negative melee for
You
fighting
get a
the ground.
negative from being on the ground.
Yeah.
But I'd say he's still a threat, so you still get flanking. Grapple.
Nope. Oh.
It's better, it's not great. 26. No, 32
To hit.
to grapple against his foot.
I'll grapple.
Go for that Vulcan.
No, what was the total?
32.
Meets.
Boots.
So just.
So he's no longer clumsy.
Well, he was never clumsy.
Oh, this was a different guy, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah. I just left onto the back of the next one.
So he's grappled. Okay.
Yep. So he's grappled, and so he's clumsy 1 now.
What is clumsy? Out of curiosity.
It drops their AC by 1. It drops their dex, all dex checks by 1, and like any dex-based stuff by 1.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they don't use much.
If I get a crit, he
I
goes
think
on
it's
that
a side effect of drunken, so I was curious.
So I'm wailing on him with a 32. 15 points of damage for the first one,
15.
and a crit for the second one.
Hey, as is tradition.
As is tradition. Now watch me roll 11
damage.
points of damage. Yeah.
Doubled.
Pussy.
That's not bad.
Fucks a
Couple
pillow
sixes
head.
in there.
That's much better, actually.
10, 21, 23, 27 of damage. Is the second one, and you just take a fort save.
How much? 27.
Points of damage.
No.
Say it wasn't whiskey. Yeah.
Let me put the jet.
That won't burn the throat at all.
It works.
It's Grandpa's old coffee.
Fort save.
Yep.
35.
So he's not anything.
He's
nothing.
He's just nothing. So move, grapple, attack, that's me done.
Okay. Galen.
Oh, just out of interest, is he like... Are we going to be able to get around... Because the cage, they're in the cage.
Yeah.
I'm standing presumably in the doorway. Are we
You can move through an ally.
That's true, yeah.
Shit.
Time for another kick out.
Yeah, need to chop the road to solve that cough.
Wilson.
Me or the enemy?
Either.
Both.
James first. Got a +9.
I don't even have dice. Will. 28.
That annoys me.
Well, your thing's 29, isn't it?
No, that's 20.
Why is mine 29?
My spells is different.
Oh.
We had him times. He is frightened 1.
That's one for you.
Fuck
better.
yeah.
What the best for you?
No, it should have been frightened 2 if you got it by 1 more.
Here's clumsy one. Is it a dex check?
Oh, wait.
An AC?
No, it's a will save.
It doesn't have anything to do with that, does it? He wasn't already frightened?
No, that'd be
God.
reflex.
That's the dead guy who's frightened.
Oh, good.
Well, this one's frightened now.
Oh, he's right now.
No, that's it.
That's you.
I
All
moved.
3? Oh, did you?
Moved up.
Bill.
I'll be too far away otherwise.
I'll try and frighten him as well. I'll go with an intimidating glare.
Just like,
Let's just scare
Let's
this.
drop his AC down to nothing.
I know, right? We should have been doing this from the start, but we never.
That's
really-
what I'm actually trying to play.
No, he did a bit.
Yeah, a natural one. All right, so that didn't work. I'll.
Stack.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as you want.
Keeps going. And it only goes down by 1 each turn, so if you get him up to like 4 or 5.
No, surely it doesn't stack.
Yeah.
100%.
That's how
You can-
conditions.
But each person can only do a frighten effect on a target once. So Bill
then
could
they're-
only try it once, and
they're
if he
immune
fails,
for it.
whether he fails or succeeds, that's it. So each party member can do each target, but then you'd have to switch to someone else. So that's what limits it.
There are feats like Confabulator, which means create diversion can work a lot more like often, but still and they take less penalties or huge penalties.
No, but if you could stack Frighten, it's massive.
It's all about that, stacking them. So intimidation can work. I'll just shoot him. Natural 1.
Dude, what is up with your fucking dice?
It would be if I didn't maintain it. Yeah, I did last time. I actually
saying it.
sacrificed some stuff so that I could maintain the gun.
Shame.
Shame.
Yeah, I'll reload with my tail between my legs. Oh, what a turn!
Chilcot.
Well,
Snake eyes. Yeah, literally.
Get in the cage.
Nothing happened.
I can't get.
Bro.
I think at this
I can't
point,
get
like,
flat-footed on
Bill's
him.
worrying that
Gordon's in the way.
it's actually fucked his gun
Yeah,
up.
I was maxing against tree a couple times.
Just go.
Alright, so if that's the case, I'll do an intimidating strike, which will add fear onto my strike.
Oh, great.
That's what we're stacking.
What will that roll?
Would you roll a 1-2?
I roll 3.
Did
Yeah,
I
we've
get
been getting a lot of...
No. No, he didn't.
So he's now frightened 2.
It doesn't like double frighten or anything.
Yeah, for a crit.
Yeah, for a crit goes to frightened 2.
So he's
So
frightened.
for 3 now.
Well, I'm giving him frightened 2.
Right, so it's frighten 3.
Is it an NFT?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Zebra.
$2.95.
How many Fs did you pay for that?
For each of them.
Dang, expensive.
No, they're on special, actually. They're half price.
$2.95 for each of them?
They're like fancy
But
ones.
why?
Because I really wanted them.
You know what? I'm not going to judge how many expensive.
58.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's perfect. Nice round numbers, because he was on... Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, and second I'll do advantageous assault.
You know what? You get inspiration for dealing a round, like, giving me a round number.
Okay, now you're just fucking with us.
So he's either on 10 or 100.
Because you've got him grappled, yeah?
Well, it's a multiple. of 10.
Advantageous assaults. Which isn't bad.
This guy's got a -3 on just about everything. Oh, his AC also has clumsy.
That is
Do we get an achievement
8
on
minus
this
5. 33 to hit.
33 to hit.
Yep.
He's
Not
minus
a-
3.
not a crit.
3, so.
I reckon if you guys can get someone to frighten 10, that's an achievement.
What would the achievement be called?
Terror.
Scared to death.
That
I did
is
have a skill that does that.
Yeah? That's cool.
25.
It's like phantasm shit.
plus 15 now. So that's 40.
Oh, right, nice round number. Continuing the trend.
That's 2 hero points, thanks. That is all 3. That's all I got.
This guy's not looking great. But he has the look, he's definitely
Scared.
fighting to the death.
No, you can't.
But he's
Well, if it's attack.
Leaf will move in past Zar and flank with Chilcot.
Oh, nice.
And she's going to attack with a plus 19 on her dog slicer. 15 plus, that'll hit. That's a...
For a crit?
So 34.
34 is not a
minus
crit.
3 AC.
Their AC is 30.
Jesus.
So he's -4 to his AC.
Yeah, -4 with the clumsy.
When
Oh,
with the
but hang on,
flat-footed.
he's also flat-footed.
And he's frightened 3.
So frightened 3,
I already factored that.
Oh, okay.
flat-footed,
So that's 4, and then flat-footed.
and then clumsy. So he's -6.
Oh, wait, what was the total?
It would just not be
34.
crit.
34 you got.
So that yeah, he's -6 then.
Yeah.
4 from
24.
then, 2 from the
So this is a crit.
flat-footed.
Yeah, I'll push it up to 40.
Wait, 4 from what?
So 3 from
Frightened.
frightened,
Yeah.
1 from clumsy, and 2 from flat-footed. That's
Oh.
6.
Yeah?
Fuck.
Does flat yeah, it's
Yeah, flat-footed isn't.
Flat-footed circumstance, the only circumstance. There.
yeah. So,
So that would push it up to 40 in there.
Wait, flat-footed is...
No, that pulls down.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sets. We can. No, you can't.
No.
Some things push it up, some things bring it
because some people when they're flat-footed they lose more than 2.
down. Or less.
Yeah. It's some monsters it's listed differently.
I think flat-footed circumstance.
I refuse to learn.
There's only one
Almost
flat-footed
certain.
though.
That's fine, but you can only have one circumstance.
What's the other
penalty.
circumstance?
Frightened isn't circumstance,
Not
neither is clumsy.
frightened. Yeah, good point.
So it's a crit.
Let's just go.
Yeah, we are like, you got
We managed to wrangle a crit out of
ganking.
Yeah, we pathfinded that crit, right?
That's what we're supposed to be doing, I think.
Is it?
Harrow working as a team until it
That's what we're supposed to be doing. This is literally a perfect setup, right?
40 points of damage.
Oh, nice round number, Lee.
How do I want to do this?
Yes, classic Lee.
Dog's
So
like,
this guy's basically surrounded, and she just moves in, slips past Zar, and everybody's sort of swinging in all directions, and he kind of ducks out of the way, and as his head moves down, a dog slices comes up,
Oh,
slices right through his jaw.
she'll be telling this story for decades.
Oh yeah. The big splay of blood.
All over our boy, Grom. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Hey, he proved strength.
Grom's left
Very
holding the
culturally-
chain, and sort of just looks a bit dejected.
You did a fine job, Rom.
That was kind of shit.
Leaf is transferring some runes and buying some healing potions.
We should go around to all the apothecaries and like have them put her picture, like do not serve, underage or whatever.
They've probably got her picture.
The circular out ready for it.
check pockets before leaving.
Yeah.